All right. I think we're live. Yeah, cool. Awesome. I'm just gonna fix the camera real quick here. All right. The lav mic is awkward. I don't like that very much. Probably too far there as well. Oh, maybe I can just do this instead. That might work. Yeah. Okay. Well, if you're in the chat, you can certainly let me know how the audio is. All right. So first things first, what's my live view looking like? Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna do change this image and we'll put up this one. Perfect. Cool. Welcome, welcome for those of you who are joining us for our second part of the Community Day stream. So this portion is going to be more just hanging out, relaxing. I'm going to be sharing some footage from today because I think some of the footage from the live stream earlier was like obstructed or not really visible. So I want to make sure that we're that we can look at it together. There's also some old footage that I want to go through because it's well, I mean, I'm not sure if it's cringy, I would say, but it's certainly old and some good memories. So I thought I'd share some of that, and we'll just play it by ear. And then we're also going to do a bit of gaming. So some of the stuff that I was recommended today was that we should try some BattleBit Remastered. So that's on the docket. We can do some Jackbox games, or we can do some Among Us, whatever people are feeling like. Really, it's all about you guys, right? This is what this day is about. It's about spending time with the community on stuff that you guys care about, stuff that's fun for you, engage with you in a way that we don't typically do. I mean, yeah, we chat on the Discord and stuff, but we don't like hang out, so to speak. So yeah. If there's things that you'd like to do, or there's some stuff that you'd like to say, just mention it in the chat, and we can we'll dive right into it. This well, it's evening for me, depends on what time where you live. We also have the Q&A for well, excuse me, we have the live recording of Call Your Hits, and then we also have the Q&A that follows. Now, I recognize that that's a little bit later, and for some of you, especially if you live in Europe and stuff, it might be way too late for you to stick around, which totally appreciate. That being said, there is going to be a recording of it, and so if there's anything that you would like us to answer in the Q&A, just make sure you're leaving the questions in the chat, or you send a message on the Discord, you tag me in it, whatever you want to do. Happy to answer all those questions for you guys. And I think there will be a bingo game during the Call Your Hits recording. I don't know what's on the bingo card, but Frosty on the Discord has been taking care of that. Now, I know it's like 2 o'clock in the morning for him right now, but as we get closer to the recording time, he'll be able to set you up with the bingo card if you haven't done that already. So all this being said, let's have a look at some stuff together. So let me see. I just transferred over all the footage from the the game today. So let me see about bringing up some of it so we can look at it together. In particular, I'm really curious to bring up the shotgun game, because that was a lot of fun and the footage was not visible. Oh, I don't know why. Why did that? Oh, is that going straight into the game capture window? Okay. All right. Let's see here. What do we have? 2.6. Yeah, there's that window. Okay, so that's fine. No, that's not it. And no, that's okay, I'm using a rifle here, so it's after this. 6248, 16248, 262, 362. No, that's the last game that we played. I'm wearing Flecktarn, so that's before the last game. Yeah. So no. Okay, there we go. Okay. So, what am I here? Move the game capture window. Okay, I'm going to hide this and we will look at this. All right, so this is the recording from the shotgun game, which you could not see. And I don't know what was obstructing my camera for that game, so I do apologize. But we're going to look at it together and see what that's like. Now I'm going to unmute the desktop audio so that you can actually hear it. And let's have a look.
How come all of you guys have 15 YouTube accounts?
Let's skip to the start of the game here. I can honestly say I'd never in my life used an airsoft shotgun. Someone was asking me, he's like, well, why not? And I was like, it just never happened, right? But this shotgun was the Matador, I think is what it's called. And it was really nice. Like, it's gas powered, very easy to pump.
Bound to work eventually.
Okay.
Yeah. It was.
Yep.
It was pretty badass, that's for sure.
You right to church? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Should we go to church?
Yep. I was definitely nervous coming around this corner because I knew I only had that one shot. Got that guy. That's too bad the camera was tilted down. This guy, I got him full in the face. I felt so bad afterwards. And then Cal was around this corner right here.
Corner! On the corner! Sasha, go around the other way.
Yeah, and Sasha's one of our community members. He's from Poland. He's new this year, and yeah, he's very skilled. He's a really great tech as well.
Got him! Yeah.
Yeah. And then I got shot right after. But that was still pretty good. I mean, I got like 3 guys. I was happy with that. But the shotgun itself was really, really great. Like, it was a really cool replica to use.
I got 3 people with the shotgun.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, buddy.
So that was the shotgun game. And that was super, super fun. The second game, I don't think I even got to shoot the second game. We just ran it back. And I think this is the second game. So we decided to go on the left-hand side, and yeah, I didn't. In the same way that we had attacked that way, we had gone that way, they did the same thing, and we sort of got pinned right off the rip right here. You can't really see it. You might be able to see it on the video here. Yeah, there's a overturned car and that's where Matt was located, and he was
on
putting
the
really
blue car.
effective fire down.
Because
Yeah.
I decided to peel across and try and get into the middle of the
On the
village,
church.
because I felt like they were coming around to our left, and so I just wanted to keep the
Moving.
motion going this way. And as soon as I got behind this piece of cover, I got shot, and I really don't know
Church.
where the shot came from.
Hit.
I thought it came through the window, but
I know where that was from.
I really wasn't sure. So I mean, I don't think I even got to shoot a second time in that game, but that was really, really great, a really good fun. You can see it's all CQC, right? Like this village field is all really just close quarters. It's all about getting a drop on each other and just personal skills, basically. So that was one of the games. I don't know. Let me switch back to full screen for a second. I'm just gonna go and just have a quick look to see what else might be in there. Maybe from earlier in the day that might have been fun. What's this? Yeah, so that was another village game that I'm looking at here. I just want to see what else do we have that's a bit different. Okay, so this is what 16 to 45, so 26. All right, so this one here, going back to the live here. Okay. So yeah, so this one was the road game. I'm just gonna turn the volume down on that a little bit. This was the road game that we played, probably third or fourth or something like that. And so we were coming up the road and we were trying to basically just defeat the other team through, because like a team deathmatch or whatever. Sometimes we do this as a like King of the Hill or Capture the Flag kind of game.
Stack of tires on the right. Left.
But no. And so the way that when I was giving you the tour at the start, like you might have gotten a sense of that hill in the middle. And really what happens is once a team gets on that, it's kind of hard to dislodge them. So you tend to just end up fighting around that middle portion. But here, and I'm just going to pause it, this thing that I'm shooting at, I'm not sure if I can bring the window down, if that's not going to help. Okay. This thing that I'm shooting at here is sort of like a crow's nest sort of sniper tower situation. And it has a really good line of fire and it has excellent cover. So it's very useful. However, the way that it's set up is that it has mesh netting. So, hey, Todd, man, how's it going? I hope you're doing good. So that netting is, you can see through it. So I could see that Sasha was behind the netting and like behind pallets and stuff, but I couldn't actually hit him because the netting is too fine. Like BBs aren't going to go through it, especially not at this kind of range. And so for the next period of time, the only thing that I did was just keep putting fire down on that part so that he kept his head down. And you'll see it numerous times. At some point, he hits me in the hand. I have to go respawn. But I come right back, and all I do is just keep putting the fire down on that location over and over and over. Because while I'm doing that, he is not able to effectively put fire on other people who are way more exposed on the field. Like you just saw, when I look through the window here, I've got a friendly right in front of me on that bus who's pretty well exposed to the guy on the sniper tower, or on the crow's nest, I should say. But he can't effectively shoot at him because if he does, then I'm going to be able to shoot him. So I'm just in this spot, basically putting down fire there. And I did this for, I don't know how long, definitely several minutes, maybe even longer. I probably went through 2 or 3 mags that I shot at him.
Behind that netting on the crow's nest, I can't get him.
And you know, when people talk about playing airsoft and, you know, doing cool guy stuff, sometimes you don't do cool guy stuff. Sometimes the only thing that you have to do is what the game sort of requires. And
One in the middle
yeah,
first.
so in this case, the only thing that was
One in the
required
middle
is
first,
I
down.
need to keep that guy's head down, and it's not pretty. It's not like flashy cool guy stuff. It's just keeping fire down on that location. The clicky clacky of the Kythera, Todd, is
Yeah.
great. I'm really, really satisfied
Still on
with
in
the
operation here.
with the engine overall.
Hey, fuck me.
Yeah, that was a bad word. I'm really satisfied with the operation of it overall. I tuned the trigger down a little bit so it's a little bit more sensitive. I thought that was a little bit better. Overall, the only issue that I'm having is my shots are still curving a bit, and I do think that's probably as a result of my barrel. So I'm going to swap out my 601 barrel with a 6.03 barrel and see how that does. See if that solves the issue for me.
What's up?
We have them 2 contact on the bus.
Yeah.
The bus.
Yeah.
Outside of that, everyone's in that bubble
Okay.
around that moss bog area.
Yeah.
So if we start exploiting the left side using the road, we'll be able to dovetail them.
You think so?
Most definitely.
Okay.
We've got to inch it forward, one piece of cover at a time. But
John
we
is
don't want to overextend once that-
really good at this in particular, I would say. It's basically just very succinctly
Get the crow's nest.
No, you
explaining the situation to, well, not just me, but to everyone. Basically, in this case, saying like, here's what we got to do, here's what we're trying to do, here's what I need you to do. So in particular, I told him here, he's like, okay, what do you want me to do? And he's just like, keep putting fire down. And you know, that's how I can contribute to the team right now. It's like, okay, no problem, right? And so I just did that. And so
Crow's nest is still up.
I just kept shooting at the crow's nest. I could see the guy was there. I put fire down. I would trade fire sometimes with him, but primarily it was just me shooting at him. And then I would report back to the rest of the team to let them know that he was still there. Because, you know, it's one thing for me to be shooting at them, but they need to know what the situation is. So I'm still there providing that information, being like, hey, he's still there. I'm still shooting at them. Here I tried to be sneaky and just shout that I was reloading to see if he would hear me. And then pop out. He didn't do that. He didn't fall for that, or he didn't hear me. So yeah. Yeah, Todd. For the alignment of the nub, hop up rubber barrel, window hop arm, etc. I did watch that video that you posted and that Chaz reposted and tried to steal the glory and thunder from you on. I did watch that. I did take care of doing all of that stuff. I think what probably is happening in my case, and I could be wrong, because all that alignment stuff was good, right? The max hop up, everything on that stuff is fine. The alignment is good. I think it's actually the barrel itself. I think maybe the polish that I did in it is uneven in some way. So I want to swap back to 603 Prometheus and see if that fixes the issue. And we'll go from there. I will say though, like, I also have this issue where not all the shots are being hopped consistently, and I don't really know what else to do about that. I'm confident it's not the mags that are the problem, but I'll figure that out. So anyways, as you know, coming back to this video, I'm still shooting at them. Not a whole lot going on, but again, this is the important thing, right? It's important for me to be just shooting at this place to keep him down. And then relatively shortly, I noticed that he was actually hit, and I didn't do that because I wasn't able to hit the guy. But as soon as I saw his rifle go up, I'm like, okay, I know he's not there anymore, so it's going to be possible for us to push up.
What? Crow's still operational, but I'm shooting at him.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if this was visible in the video on the stream today, guys. You can certainly tell me if that was the case. Oh, the other thing I'm doing here is I'm holding the mag because on the end of some of those PTS mags, especially the old ones, they sometimes need a little bit of finagling just to get all the BBs fed through into the hop-up unit. You know, those are the kinds of things that when you've been playing with your own rifle for a really long time, like you just sort of know and you sort of do without really thinking about it.
Nest is still up.
Yeah, so I'm still shooting at this guy. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be doing that. It's been about, it feels like it's been longer, but it's been about like three minutes or so, 3.5 minutes that I've been basically just putting consistent fire down to try and it turns out that was Sasha, putting fire down on Sasha and trying to keep his head down. And there he is walking off, right? So now that I know he's hit, I didn't even realize I did that.
Yeah.
So I realized here now that because Crow's Nest is down, I'm going to have an opportunity to move up relatively unimpeded to at least the point of cover in front of me here, where there's a sort of a netting and a barricade, and I know that I can get behind there and I'm not going to be able to get hit. So here we go. I get a little bit closer, and then momentarily I'm going to switch over to the other side just for a better vantage point. And I do believe you will see how close the opponents actually are. This is the kind of netting I'm talking about. Like, it's a very fine mesh. It's kind of hard to shoot through. And I mean, BBs are just going to bounce off it at a distance. But so here, immediately on my left, there is an enemy player, right? And he's just waiting for me. And I'm not sure if he knew exactly where I was at that time, but when I peek out or I look up, I'm like, oh my god, he's right there.
I got him. He's down.
Right in front of the front of the vehicle.
He's down on the left.
So I'm peeking here. And see, there's a guy right there. Oof, and those
Danger
came...
on the left. Danger close.
Yeah, those came in really, really close.
Hey, I have one like 15 feet in front of me right here. Johnny.
And Cody's
in front of
shouting
the
at me,
short bus right
calling me
here,
Philip.
right at
That's
my
hilarious. But, yeah. So, in this situation, basically what we need to do is get those guys off that area there and then move up. John is asking me if I got a frag. My grenade didn't work today. Todd, I know you weren't able to join the stream because it's really early for you. I threw my grenade once, it didn't go off. Apparently the propane didn't stay in there, despite the fact that I had tested it at home. The seals didn't work, so I mean, that's all you can do. They're end of life anyway. I would love to have some other ones, and Matt was showing me the ASG Apocalypse ones. We'll see if those work.
Yeah.
So they got two guys shouting at me because there's still a guy to our left here, immediately where I'm looking. And then eventually they managed to get him out. I don't know how. And then they get online with me. And John basically communicates to me. He's like, hey, I'm online. Yeah.
Hey, can you put some full auto fire on that bus? Yeah.
And there they are online with me. So at this point, basically, there's very, very few of them, and there's a lot more of us. So it's really not too hard for me to start moving my way onto that Crow's Nest area that we were talking about before.
Put some fire on the bus.
And you really, it's very hard to overstate how important it is to just shoot at the other players or have your buddies shoot at the other players so you can move. You know, people put their heads down at everything, right? As soon as you start putting fire down, like they tuck their heads down, and that's just enough time that you need to be able to move to another place, right? So you've been using one of the ASG Apocalypse grenades for a few months, Lucifer Sparrow, okay, and they're quite good. Okay, I'm definitely interested in trying them. I think the form factor is really what I'm looking for. right? So like I've seen a couple of the other ones, like the ESG Storms, and they're like a baseball basically. And like there's, you know, what I like about the Tornadoes uh, is that the form factor is good. All right, let me just load up the next video in this sequence. 175. Let me just see here. That's this one here. Oh no, it's 26. There we go. So yeah, so I'm glad that you like them. I definitely am gonna check them out and
I got
see
no eyes over here.
see what those are like. I'm talking to Matt as well about it and see what they're like. I love the Tornadoes, the impacts, but yeah, they're rest in peace, Airsoft Innovations. So this is a typical end of the game or near the end of the game thing that I've noticed is that once the
Is it just him
teams
left?
once the teams get to
Right,
a
boys, we're
really
not losing
low
this now.
number, I find that players are they're a lot more brazen, right? It's like all these guys who weren't at the front with you before, now suddenly everybody pushes up because there's only one guy left or whatever. It's like we could have been doing a lot more if we had pushed up. Benchy's talking about the ASG apocalypse. So, yeah. Got a glimpse of my my hiking boots there. They're the Merrill Moabs, which I'm okay with, but I'm looking forward to getting a new pair of hikers that are a little bit lighter, a little bit less chunky. Those are supposed to be waterproof as well, and they definitely are not. And then this was Sasha. He was again same guy. And so Tim is moving up here. Started playing with Tim last season. He's a really nice guy. And so anyways, so we're pushing up here, and I knew he's at the front of the bus, and there is an opening under a part of the bus under the front, and I can see his feet through that little tiny opening. So I shot him, and then Tim came behind him and just blasted him with full auto, and he was not happy about that. But that was the end of that game. So yeah, so that was a couple of the games today. If there's anything from if you were in the live stream earlier that you wanted to look at from earlier today, definitely let me know. In the interim, I have a couple of different things that I set aside specifically for today so that we could look through and just have a bit of a laugh at or what have you. There's I mean, we've been making videos and we've been recording stuff for a really long time, and so as a consequence of that, I mean, we just have tons and tons and tons of videos just set aside. And so in particular, when I look back through some of our old videos, we've got videos from our training sessions, and even older than that, from like 2014, 2000, and maybe even as far back as 2013. To give you an example of some of that stuff, like we used to do like drills and stuff when we used to play at Red Cliff. So I'm going to try and load this video, and hopefully it loads okay. So let's see.
Ooh, Jesus. Not expect that. Sorry, test bar.
Let me have a look. What I might do is just move it. Well, it should be running fine. Let me see. So this is back in the day when we used to wear multicam as well. Let me see here. I'm going to close this briefly. And transfer it here. Oh, you're in the UK, Lucifer. That's awesome. Well, glad that you're here today. You have an airsoft store within walking distance to where you live. That is extremely convenient, as a matter of fact. Okay, let's see if this picks up.
Ooh, Jesus. Not expect that.
Sorry, it's test bar.
It's alright.
All right.
So you're going to be in, me and Phil are going to be in the back.
Alright.
Yeah, so this is
We
not
go in
yesterday.
ACAC, so you'll be behind me or I'll be behind you because you're gonna lead it because I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Oh, bad words.
You just want to get over there?
Yep.
We're using
Sir.
terms that are
Who's doing that?
That's me.
Usually it'd be one in front, one in back. But it's alright, I want you to get hit right away if I get hit. Yeah. Alright, do it.
yeah, that's fair, Lucifer. Not for your wallet.
Where's the fire base you guys are playing? So as soon as you point a contact, he's going to yell contact. both
Yeah,
of you go
Bench, that replica EOTech that I have is horrible. In fact, you can see it when I shoulder it. You'll be able to see, like, you can see my face in the mirror. Like, it's just very, very bad. And I knew
Right on.
that it was bad at the time, but yeah. So what we decided to do here is to basically just do like an ambush sort of situation where we peel back from the ambush and then go and start just try and fight through it basically. And so there are guys who are hiding to our front somewhere, perhaps. And as soon as we take contact, then our objective is to peel back. And like we used to do this kind of stuff because it felt really cool to do. But like if you're playing an airsoft game and you're doing this, likely you might be doing that at a milsim or something like that. But likely A, you'll be spaced out more, and B, like 90% of the time, you're not going to be operating in this way. So we did it because it was fun, but really we're not going to be doing this in the run of a game, right? And so,
Yeah, we're okay. Let's go.
yeah, Lucifer, that's the EOTech with the reverse lens. Yep, that's exactly the one. I was also running a contour camera on the front, almost like a peg box, and I used that for a while, but it didn't
Right behind you.
wasn't like awesome. But action cameras have come a long way in the
me to radio
intervening
it?
like 10 years.
Assault group set, moving from right to left.
5 minutes from knowledge.
Are they- we taking fire?
Fire base is down. Okay, let's go.
These
What's behind
buildings were very treacherous to be in. There's a lot of debris, and they got very dark, as you can see in certain areas. There's no light whatsoever. Yeah, this is an old U.S. Air Force radar site. I mentioned this on the podcast. This is
Yeah.
Red Cliff.
Got one.
Old like vents and stuff.
Whoa. Dry.
So this is the kind of stuff that we used to do
You're
a
dry.
long time ago.
What's the plan here?
In terms of an action camera, I would say the thing about action cameras is you do get what you pay for. So going with a brand name like a GoPro, for instance, you get a really good lens quality, you get a really good clear image quality. The battery life is as good as you can expect, and it will tell you like how much charge and how much life it has at a glance, which is helpful. You can also connect it to an external power source, which is what I have done now. I would certainly highly recommend that. Of course, it's not super cheap. You can get action cameras that are really cheap, but the lens quality is really bad. If I can give you an example, I have here, this is a RunCam scope cam. This is a 40 millimeter, I think. It's relatively inexpensive. It's not very good. I haven't had really any success with this whatsoever. And even if it worked all the time, which it doesn't, the quality of the image is also not awesome. So if you're looking for just to have a visual of something, certainly it's fine. But if you're looking to get good quality footage, something like this, or like with a cheap lens, it's probably not gonna do it for you. So just something to keep in mind when it comes to action cameras. The one that I use on my helmet is I don't know if it's connected and charging right now, but it's a GoPro Hero Hero 5. So I'm like 5 generations behind or whatever, and it's still totally fine. Like some of the footage you were looking at earlier came off of that camera, and it's okay. Like for it'll shoot up to 4K, but 1080p, it's perfectly fine. So yeah, if you're looking at the scope cam in particular, I would advise against the 40mm one unless you're actually like a bolt action sniper, because the zoom on this is quite aggressive, right? It's most of the time you're looking at dirt. I can actually show you some footage of what that actually looks like from some of the images from last year. So if you just I'm just going to go through some of my archive videos here from last year, and I'll try and pick one out so to show you exactly what I mean. So one where you can actually see someone get shot at. So okay, so here's a good example. I'm going to go back to. So the run cam is going, like it's running right now. And so this is what I'm looking at. So this is either a building or the ground, don't really know. So this is what the footage looks like, right? So looking at the ground, etc. And then you look it up, right? So this is sort of the quality of the image that you're getting, right? Which is okay.
Right to left.
So you can see, like I just paused it there. Actually, that's a really good example. This is basically as good as you're gonna get, right? That is what you're getting with the 40mm. This person is probably conservatively, I'm gonna say 15 meters away from me, no more than that, right? So 15 meters, about what? 10 meters is 30 feet. Like what? 30. Geez, I'm really not strong at math right now. 40 something feet, right? Less than 50 feet. So he's pretty close, but well, not like super close, but like that's a pretty aggressive zoom, right? So I did get that guy, which is great. And then Matt comes out of this corner, right? And this is what you're seeing. So it's fine. This is what you can expect from the 40mm. If you're engaging people closer than 50 feet, 40 feet, 10 meters, it's really not going to be, it's probably not going to be the what you're looking for. Thanks, Todd, man. It's not quite my birthday, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Yeah, so hopefully we get you back on for another podcast at some time soon. It was great to chat with you as well. Learn all about, it's funny when we talked about, when we talk about the Discord, we often talk about all of you guys and like where you are in the world and stuff. And it's really been a real privilege to be able to get to talk to you from all around the world. But especially once you get to talk to people on the podcast, I found like it's gotten to a point where I'm starting to like put faces to the names, so to speak, not to you in particular, but to your part of the world. It's like, hey, I know someone from Australia. Oh, hey, I know someone from South Carolina. I know someone from Slovenia. And that's pretty cool, right? So I'm really, really grateful for that. But thanks so much, Todd. It's it's cool to have you here. So that's awesome. You pinned me down in the sniper building, but Oh, Grom, is that you, Sasha? Yeah, Slovenia always comes up. My brother actually was in Slovenia last month. As it turns out, he was in Italy with his wife. for a bunch of different stuff, and he crossed into Slovenia for a couple of days. So yeah, fun. And I didn't, I wasn't like, oh, I know a guy from Slovenia, but like it's just a random little bit. So yeah, coming back to it, I want to share some different stuff with you guys. Let me bring up some other footage, some other stuff from the past, so we can have a look together. And then in a little bit, where's Patrick? That's a great question. Pat is probably at home. He'll be joining us a little bit later for the podcast. He's juggling a few things today. So I have some older stuff that I just wanted to just share quickly. So I'm not sure how we're going to do this. I think from the live view, I can close this out and remove this, and I'll add a source. And I think we can do this probably. No. Let's see. Okay, here we go. So screen capture. Yeah, here we go. And just move it down here. Okay, yeah. So I wanted to share a couple of different pictures that I've set aside from the team over the years, just to give for something to chat about. This is one of my very favorite pictures that we took. This was in like you can see on here, 2016. This is when one of our guys, this guy right here in the middle, he left the province to go join the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, the RCMP, or the Mounties as they're called. And that's been his career ever since. But so he was here for basically his very last game before he went off to training, which is called Depot. And so we decided to go out and have one last hurrah with him and have a big game and all this kind of stuff. And so we took a bunch of pictures, and we always try to do some silly pictures. We don't take ourselves too seriously, as I'm sure you guys know about us. And so we've had some people leave and come back, and some new people join since then as well. But we've got Stefan here on the left. We've got Jeremy here. Right next to, so Steph is in the multicam. I realize you guys can't see my cursor. So we got the furthest on the left, we have Stefan in multicam, and then we have Jeremy, and I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm gonna try and see if I can do a bit of a zoom here just so you can see what I'm talking about. But he had a chrome buffer tube on that M4. It was really something. We always would give him a hard time about it. And then we have next to Jeremy lying down, you got Jason Fong, and then you have Mark in the middle next to him, and then I'm next to Mark, Cal, and then all the way to the right you have Shane. Shane always has his face basically fully covered, yeah, we haven't seen a whole lot of him. And then in the back row, right above my head, is Patrick Short. Super cool guy. He's the guy who I've mentioned, I think, on the podcast before. Like we played a game where he took a fall off just a low wall, maybe like a foot and a half, and he fractured his leg in like 7 different places from the fall. And after that happened, he sort of he had to get surgery, like orthopedic surgery. He had to get a plate put in his leg. He was walking with a cane, it was very, very serious. And after that, he sort of put airsoft on the back burner, but he's always down to party whenever we want to. And then next to him, I mentioned we have Matt. You have Pat, who I believe is licking Miles's leg. Miles is on Chris's shoulder. He's wearing the multicam pants, and you got Chris. Miles no longer plays airsoft. He's no longer with us. And yeah, so everyone else here still plays airsoft to some degree, except for Pat Short, who's more of a social player, but he's always down for whatever we're doing. We also did just a fun sort of lineup of all of us, and the snow is ever present, especially at this time of year. This was in March that we took this picture, so not too bad. But you know, just having a bit of fun. And this is a more of a serious one. So again, you can see everybody here, and you got Shane completely on the right hand side with the 249. That's the same 249 that Pat has modified and is going to HPA potentially and all this kind of stuff. It's the same body, different box mag, different everything, but a lot of the guns that are in this picture are still in service in some way, shape, or form, which is testament to how airsoft is not necessarily junk. You don't need to throw stuff away. Like if you get a good gun and you take care of it and you upgrade it, like you can keep it for quite some time. Fong is still using exactly this rifle and is exactly this configuration. He'd been using it for several years when we took this picture, and this was 7 years ago, and he used that exact gun, that very gun, last weekend. So that's there's something to be said for that. Now going from here to here, so this is from 2 years prior. This is a picture that we took as part of a sponsorship. So at the time, we were sponsored by a BB company called BB Bastard. They were a Canadian BB manufacturer. They were excellent. They made a very, very high quality product, and we loved it. We would always do orders. We would always get whatever we could from them. And so they had a sponsorship opening, and we applied and we were sponsored. And so we went out to the field and we all wore our sponsored patches and all this kind of stuff. So on this picture here, you can see from left to right, in the top left, that's Shane, and then going down on the back row is Matt, Pat, Miles, Cal, and Mark. And on the front row, beneath Mark, is Evan, who has been sort of, we always made fun of him for being flaky, but he's played on and off with us for many years. He's a super nice guy. Then we got Chris, myself, Jason, with the exact same rifle he was using before, just with a different stock and not yet painted. And then Jordan. And Jordan played with us for, I think, a year or two, and then he no longer plays. This is what we look like 2 years. This is before we made the transition to Woodland. And I mean, you've seen where we play, right? You've seen the videos. You can totally imagine how not very useful multicam would be. You know what I mean? So anyways, that's what we looked like 2 years prior. At this point, I was using, and this was new to me, but this was the GNP VLTOR Sentry, not painted, not nothing, just basically bone stock. And this is, I would use this for several years from that point forward. And then moving even further back, this is from 2013. This is Jason with his Masada, A&K Masada, that he still has, that still runs. Doesn't run as nicely as his other primary, but I thought I'd share this one. In order to make the multicam actually be able to work okay, we specifically had to go and find one area where the grass was sort of on the way out, sort of dried, so that it would blend. So I like this picture of him. And again, this is more pictures of us with the multicam, so I just thought I'd share a few of them. There's Shane without his full face for one picture. And then a couple of other pictures that we've used to make thumbnails. Cal with the 249, Miles with his 416. I think that was a G&G, if I'm not mistaken. Just posing and just having a bit of fun, And when you see pictures like this, what we're like, but at the same time, when you can see that from anyone, you could be like, oh my God, those guys take themselves very seriously, or oh my God, they're hardcore, whatever. But really, this is just, we're doing this for fun. We're going out, we're having a good time. It's fun. And as I was showing with the other video previously, is it particularly effective for airsoft? Nah, I don't think so. It's cool guy stuff. It's fun to do, but I wouldn't necessarily say that it's, it makes, anybody can post their pictures like this, right? It's just a matter of what you look like. And this was in 2013, before I moved to the Sentry. This was the gun that I had used for close on, at this point, I think close on 6 years, which was a G&G Scar L, the first generation of G&G Scars. I managed to get it off of Airsoft Canada, basically brand new, from a guy who, it turns out, became a huge scammer. But I didn't get scammed, nor did Patrick. We both were able to get our scars from this guy. Um, but he scammed a whole bunch of other people. So yeah, that was not great. But I used this particular rifle for many, many years. This was the first rifle that we put a MOSFET in. Um, I thought I was being super cool by putting my call sign number on basically every part. The upper receiver, the lower receiver, the EOTech, the suppressor. It's on my mags. It's on the stock. Like, why would do that? I don't know. It's a little cringe, or cringe AF, as the kids would say. But there it is. I'm also the load carrying system that I'm wearing is the CyRAS, right? So this is it has a cable running through it. It's super low. It's very bulky. It's huge. Like, it takes up so much space on my person. I don't know why I used it for so long, but there it is. And I had in this in the pouch that you can see basically on the rightmost, I had a replica M-Biter radio that had an antenna relocation kit. So you can see the antenna is actually on my back on the right hand side, and it has a cable that runs there to the M-Biter. I used that radio for a long time, and like, it looked fine, but it was just basically a very, very basic radio put into this expensive looking housing, and it had added weight in it to make it feel like a chunky radio. Like, I remember I opened it at some point to service one of the connections that where the weld had come off or something. Not the weld, the solder had come off. And when I opened it, I noticed that really the part of the reason why it was so heavy is because, like, legit, there was just a brick like this of metal inside to make it heavier, right? So yeah, that was not, not awesome, right? There's no need for there to be that extra weight, but I thought it was super cool. But yeah, there it is. And yeah, so this is another view of what my kit looked like at the time. I had the mega faded out, super awkward multicam trousers. Like, look at that. Like, how faded out is that? I had the TRU, that's my TRU, which I still have, combat shirt. But I don't know what the make and model of the trousers were, but they weren't the same. I was wearing my Black Hawk Tactical desert boots, which, as you can imagine, are not awesome for cold weather, but they look cool. And my my argument at the time, this is so, like, looking back on it, is so cringe inducing for me. But I mean, it's, I'm sharing that with you guys because it's community day, and I'm sharing. But I used to say to people, oh well, Cal's father, who was in the Canadian, who I'm not sure if he still is in, but he was in the Canadian service, in the Canadian forces, and he did multiple tours in Afghanistan. Those are the boots that he chose to wear when he went overseas, was the Black Hawk desert boots. And I was like, oh well, if it's good enough for him, it's good enough for me. And I'm like, that's the stupidest. Like, in retrospect, like, it's so stupid. Like, I should have been figuring out for myself what actually works. And if I had been being honest with myself, I probably would have ended up in a pair of hiking boots a lot sooner than I did. But regardless, so I had those. The one piece that, when I look at this, I definitely don't cringe about at all is those knee pads. Those are Hatch knee pads, and they were great. I mean, I ran those into the ground. At this point, those knee pads I had been using since like 2008 or 2007, and I would continue using them basically until I got a pair of M81 Woodland trousers that would accept a knee pad inside them. I would keep using these types of knee pads. I tried different ones. I tried the Arc'teryx, like low profile ones, etc. These ones were by far the best. And I only stopped wearing them when I got a pair of trousers that would, like I said, would accept the internal knee pad. And even then, I still had them, and eventually they broke after many years. At which point I got rid of them. But regardless, for like $40 or something in that range, like, you really can't go wrong. The other thing that I had in this picture, which I don't think I've actually ever talked about on the show or the podcast or anything like that. I'm gonna try and zoom in. I don't know if there's an easy way for me to do that, but it's these gloves. These gloves are. Oh, you know what I can probably do is this. Yeah, there we go. Well, the quality is not great. These are Vickers tactical gloves, and I wore those for many years. They were very expensive. They're real. They're meant for real steel applications. You can see they have a knuckle guard. They're made out of real leather. And again, this was a situation where Cal's dad was like, "Oh yes, I use them overseas," and I thought, well, if it's good enough for him, it's good enough for me. Which again, not a great mentality, but regardless, but they were actually really great. Like there is something to be said about a really nice leather glove that's been broken in for your hand, that just like really fits perfectly, almost like a second skin. The price point on those was outrageous. I would absolutely not recommend those ones in particular. But having a pair of leather gloves with a leather palm and stuff that is fit for you, and taking care of them is really really nice. So that's certainly something that I would say. The other thing that I had on there is this phone. Instead of using a headset like a normal person, or even like enhanced ear pro, which I use now but I didn't at the time, or a PTT or whatever, I just had this replica phone because I had played a lot of that game called Full Spectrum Warrior. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with Full Spectrum Warrior. It's a game from the early 2000s, not early 2000s, but like mid 2000s, I think. And one of the coolest things in that game for me was that as a commander, you would reach back and you would grab your phone and you would talk into your radio over this phone and issue your orders to your team or whatever, and then put it back. And I was like, I need that. And so I had this phone on my person, and that's what I used as my main radio for a really long time, despite the fact that it wasn't awesome. Fundamentally, like, people would talk to me. They would talk to me on the radio, and like it would just come right out. So if I'm sneaking through the bush trying to be like quiet and stuff, well, they would just come right through. Like, that was just the stupidest thing. So I really, like, I thought it was the coolest thing in the world, and really it was just foolish. But this is a picture from 2013, so there's a lot of intervening time between now and then. Lance Neck, do you really like this? You really like the self roasting? Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, I got loads of that. Like, I'm not gonna be roasting anybody else. I mean, until Pat shows up, maybe. Or if Tullen's in the chat, I'll roast a couple of you guys, but that'll be it. Yeah. So a couple of things though that I will mention that I still have and still enjoy. iPro. So these ones in particular, the ESS Advancer V12s, I still wear those. Not this particular frame because those broke, but I actually went and I replaced them with exactly the same frame. And the lenses I've been swapping out with yellow lenses or clear lenses for years and years and years. And it's unfortunate because they're no longer manufactured. So whatever's out there is whatever's out there. But I really like them. Cal uses them as well. We were actually talking about this today at the field. Like, it's kind of hard to get those replacement lenses now, and so we're looking at other options. Other things that I still use, like Magpuls, I think are universal, and the skate helmet. I still have the skate helmet. I don't really plan on using it very much, but where we used to play at Redcliffe, having an actual bump helmet, something that actually padded your head. Now, is it rated for like falling off a bike or whatever? Like, I'm not sure if I would trust it for that. But for airsoft purposes, having something that actually padded my head was great. There's numerous times where I bumped my head against something. And actually, I think it even happened today at the field with my fast helmet as well. Having something that bumps your head and like can take the hit but doesn't like fly off your head, or doesn't rock or get caught and put in a weird position on your helmet, on your head, I should say, is kind of nice. So that's certainly something that I enjoyed. For the rest of it, well, I wouldn't do it again. So yeah, and I mean the Cyraz is right out. I don't know. Yeah, so I moved from the Cyraz. I got to a 6094. From the 6094, I went to a JPC, and now I'm on the Microfight and the Chicom every now and then, if I'm feeling a little spicy. So yeah, that's where we are with all of this here. So let me see who is around and see what we can do about some gaming. All right, so just going to chat here. We'll be doing some BattleBit shortly. Now you guys are gonna have to be you guys are gonna have to help me out because I'm a boomer, so like BattleBit, never heard of it literally until today. So you're gonna have to help me out, and we'll look at that. So I think a few people are excited for some BattleBit. All right. So let me switch back here. Screen capture. I'm gonna close screen capture. Play BattleBit. Okay. So the other thing that we're gonna have to do is get on voice chat. Okay, so what are we gonna do here? Let me just do this. Okay. Just jumped on the staff voice chat to make sure that this actually all works. Yes, yes. Okay. Okay. Okay, so it's not picking up my game capture window, so just bear with me here for a second. Okay. All right. So now, workshop. All right, so I'm in the games chat as well as the stream. So for those of you who are, I don't know how the in-game, I don't know how the in-game voice chat works. So you'll have to bear with me here. All right. Oh Lord, what am I getting myself into? Oh, it's Cal and Kirby. Okay, I can deal with you guys.
Oh, let's go.
All right.
Hello there.
Hello, hello. All right, you're gonna have to walk this boomer through this because I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yes, same.
Yeah, so yes.
Oh, I gotta mute the
party.
there we go. I was getting feedback from you and here and also the recording. There's okay. Crash course of BattleBit.
Okay.
There's 3 varieties of chat. Technically 4 if you're a team commander. You have local chat, or you have squad chat, and you
Mhm.
have your team commander chat. Only 3 chats, I should say. There's an option to disable, I think. I don't know if you have it enabled or not, where when you die, your voice is transmitted as well. So people can hear what you're saying essentially right when you die.
Okay.
There's a way to disable that, I think, somewhere in audio, maybe? Yeah. So voice chat, death microphone.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Okay, just a quick question. Do I need to is it the BattleBit remastered or something else on
Yeah,
That's
Steam?
Battle.net remastered.
It's remastered. Yeah, it's the only actual like version of it. But yeah,
Yeah,
Okay,
they
yeah.
had an original called BattleBit, but then when they changed it all around, they never actually released the first one. This is like the improved version of their first, whatever it's called.
All right.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello there.
I'll
All
invite
right.
you to. I don't think I have you on Steam, Kirby.
really.
Oh, am I just joining your party, Cal?
Yeah, we'll just work it that way. And then whoever else is here, if you want to hop in the game too, I'll tell you guys the title of the server name.
All right. Okay.
I'll let you fiddle with the settings a little while first, and I can answer any questions you have with that as well.
Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming it's just WASD. Yeah. Okay. We
Yep.
should be fine.
Yeah, it's very much like a generic FPS game, but there's like you have lean. There is mechanics for you to like check your magazine count, so how many rounds you have left, and you can do like a tact reload. You can drop your magazine and you lose the magazine, or you can go back and pick the magazine off the ground. And there's
Okay.
also an admin reload where you just reload, takes a little longer, put the magazine back in a pouch or a dump pouch, wherever they have, and you can carry on like that. I do have you on Steam. Never mind.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just realized I was appearing offline. That's on me.
You can also combine magazines by holding down a button. So if you have several magazines that are partially full, you can combine them into a couple of completely full magazines.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to get that far, but all right. Noted.
Let's just like
Okay,
let the man do some stuff and see
I'll
what
hop
happens.
in a server here now, and I will tell everyone the name of the server we're joining. It should automatically load you in here, Phil, I think. If it doesn't,
Yep,
go
it
back to
just
the main
did.
menu. Okay,
Yep.
cool.
All
I
right.
got such a chuckle watching you go through those pictures because I realized that when I first joined this team,
Yeah.
I was literally not old enough to drink.
Yeah.
It was great.
Damn.
That was a trip memory lane right there. I cringe a little bit myself and what I used to wear playing.
Yeah.
Cool. That was tough. All right, cool. I can't tell the server name.
I agree that if I break the
I
rules and
think
get
the easiest way to do it is just to have somebody add everybody as friends on Steam and start a party, and then they can join a server, and everybody
you know
will
what?
be able to join on them.
Yeah, disconnect again. Sorry. That'll be a little easier.
disconnect.
Yeah.
Okay.
And here, I will put my Steam information in the chat there for everyone. You can add me that way.
Oh, I realized that my window's all screwed up. Sorry for those of you who are watching the stream. I'm just gonna go back to Streamlabs and fix that.
There you go. Whoever wants to add me real quick, I put my information in the video game chat. And then I'll add you guys to the party. I'll go back to the main menu.
Okay. I'm just gonna move just for 2 seconds. Be right back.
All right, got one person, Mr. Fox.
Yep.
Oh.
Uh,
Okay.
I don't see you on my list to add to the game though. Are you in the game itself right now? Oh, there you go.
Yes.
Blue
Yes,
Fox, cool. You're in, cool.
I'm in your party now.
Figure while you guys are getting all that squared away, I'm going to go to the shooting range to see what the hell I'm getting into.
Yep. Just run through the tutorial. It's pretty short and pretty decent. It goes over squad comms, squad leader comms, general comms, reloads, all that stuff.
Okay. I'm just gonna go assault and deploy. Oof. Oh, okay. All right. This is definitely teammates have triangles above their heads. The glow elements of armor. Okay.
Teammates have triangles above their heads. That does not mean you don't need to pay attention to uniform, because you can have a teammate who's exactly beyond an enemy. I have been fooled by that numerous times.
Noted.
Yeah,
okay.
just shoot. That's okay. There's no team killing in this game, so just shoot.
Okay.
Honestly, yeah. It was just, I was low on ammo, so I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna shoot because it's a teammate, and it didn't go well. But on the positive side, I did get an entirely fresh loadout of ammo out of that. So I
Okay.
also got a free teleport back to the respawn, which could be logistically significant.
Okay. Neat. Okay, so that's your reloads and fast reloads.
When I accept you guys, you can just hop in the party there.
Regular hit, armor hit,
Too
enemy
long, I've got
killed.
a party to go to.
Say again, please.
Fortunately, I won't be around too long, so I have a party to get to.
Okay, that's all right. We'll all support Phil. You can just leave.
Yeah. Hold 3 to revive a down teammate. Okay, this is
Oh yeah, everyone can revive teammates. So if it doesn't matter if you're a sniper, support, squad leader, medic,
So-
whatever.
okay. I probably should have read that then.
Medics can do it a little bit faster, I think, and they also have an item that can heal players. Like
Yep.
when you get revived, you're not at full health,
Okay.
but
So
you
hold
are back up and
3.
can move and shoot.
Okay. Okay.
Medics can also do it significantly more times.
Yeah, they have like
Yeah.
19 bandages instead of 4.
Squad leader. Okay, that reminds me of Arma.
Hello.
Okay. You have sufficient knowledge to thrive in the chaos. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
There's a way to no clip. I don't know the key for it there, Phil. Does anyone else know what it is?
It's tab.
Just press tab, Phil. Oh, that also works too.
Doesn't-
And there's a little shooting range you can go to as well and try out some other guns and whatever.
Okay.
The M4 is actually a pretty good gun. Like, it's a really good starting gun. I still use it pretty much, like, almost all the time.
Can you use an AK?
Yeah, the AK-74 is
that's-
also phenomenal.
That's funny because I hated the M4. Like, normally in most games, like in CS:GO, I'm a diehard suppressed M4 guy, but in this game, I hated the M4. Like, I really enjoyed the AK a lot more.
Yeah, I usually use M4 AK, and I use AK-5, I think they call it in this game. Like the 7.62 variant.
Like the 15 or
Yeah, the AK-15, I think they call it in this one.
I'm only level 29, so I don't got
You can
much
test
else.
any gun and attachment to the shooting range. You have unlimited ammo. Okay. So how do you change your loadout?
Oh, so respawn.
Okay. Here we go.
unfortunately, you can't change your loadout unless you're like in the shooting range or in a game. And I
Okay.
don't think your shooting range loadout carries over into a game, even if you have all the stuff unlocked. So like, only way to change what you're going to spawn with is to actually be in a game.
Gotcha.
Would be cool if you could set up like your own individual classes that you could quickly switch between or something, but I think we're asking a little bit much of an indie game.
Yeah, really. Hey, this was made by like 3 guys, right? Like the dev team is like,
Something like that, I
super
think.
small.
3 or 4 maybe.
Yeah, it's a pretty small dev team. If you no clip again, Phil, and go to your right through the wall, there should be like a static shooting range for you as well to shoot some stuff.
There we go.
How do you get the flashlight to not turn on whenever I zoom down, look down the scope?
I think it's T. It's either it's gonna be
Yeah.
it's either on at all times, like or when you're not ADSing, or it'll turn on when you are ADSing. I think those are the only.
Oh,
two
so you
options.
can't change that.
Yeah, so you're almost like that's why I wouldn't use the flashlight. I found it was kind
I've
of.
never used it in this game. I find it's too easy to get shot. There's like a big beacon for you to like, here, everyone shoot me right now.
Like,
Yeah.
it's only useful at night, and everybody has NVGs by default at night, so not useful at night.
Galen, you're bang on. It's like it's so funny the airsoft red dot on that M4.
Hello, me.
Okay, anyone that's on the party right now, or if you just joined, I put my Steam information in the video game channel. We'll probably hop in a game here in the next like minute or so. I'm Kirby got to leave soon, so we'll start here quickly.
Yeah.
I have a stupid question.
No question is
Okay.
stupid.
You haven't heard all my questions yet, but is it better to mute the video, or which way is better to mute so you don't get double sound?
I would
muted
mute the video. Yeah, definitely,
Yeah, okay.
Colin. Yeah.
No, okay. I just want to make sure because I don't know how big the delays on YouTube are anymore. Because I don't want to call myself old because I'm not. But when I was a little kid, the delay was big. It was like a 40-50 second delay in videos.
You can set it on YouTube. I have it set to ultra low latency, but that's still a couple of seconds. So
but
yeah.
No, but just make sure it isn't like
Yeah, for sure.
on default. It isn't like half an hour.
Yeah.
Anyone else hopping in? Anyone else that's not already in our party gonna play?
I'm eating food.
I'm gonna play.
Is that a free game or is it? paying?
How
No,
do I?
It's like $22, I think.
Yeah.
14. Oh, 14
Nah, I'm
euros.
just lurking.
It's 14 euros.
Alright.
So.
Yeah,
Oh,
in
I'm gonna start it up
Slovenia.
now.
I believe it's like
Uh,
15 US.
Yeah, I will give it a look after I'm done with dinner because I'm eating dinner.
Yeah.
So
I
how
mean-
do I keep my loadout when I exit the shooting range?
You'll have
You
to set it
can't-
up in a game. Like once you've loaded into a match.
Oh,
you
okay,
can't,
so
you can't
there's
set
no
it up in the main
presets.
menu. Right.
Okay.
So the
Okay.
role you select, whether it's assault, squad leader, medic, recon, or support, that kind of dictate. I think there's also an engineer one that kind of dictates what weapons and items are available to you. Oh, that's nice. We won.
We won, guys.
Yeah.
That's it. Congratulations. We don't have to keep
Oh,
going.
yeah.
This is-
SS SS plus tier gameplay.
Yeah.
This is a bit like Roblox or Roblox but shooty or what
does
Roblox
look
has
That's a
to-
good comparison.
what?
It does look kind of like Roblox, yeah.
Yeah, so I haven't played shooters in like 2-3 years. So and the only shooter I played was
Okay, I'm
how
gonna kick a bunch of people from our squad.
how is that old one called? Verdun,
That's a great game.
Cannonberg. Well, I played both, but that was the shooters I used to play. I don't play them anymore because I don't find them the money worth anymore. I kind of find that they went not bad, but lack of content.
What
lack
is
of-
going
we
on?
are- Oh, this is like your first spawn. Like everyone spawns inside of each other.
Oh my God.
Group orgy?
Ah, boy.
Is this how you feel when you're Greek?
Oh my goodness, it's so loud.
Energy going.
What is happening?
In the jungle, the lion jungles, the lions sleep tonight.
We are in the Storm Rider squad, Charlie. If anyone's not in it, let me know. I'll kick out some random people.
So
Okay.
those people with the yellow stuff are our teammates, right?
Yellow, green, and I think we've got a purple or two.
All
I got a
right.
dumb question. I forgot the name of the
Yeah, I'm
game.
just gonna throw you
okay.
around, Phil. When you die, I'm gonna pick you up.
I'll take a look at this game. I'll see it on Steam and how big it is and all that. But I am interested.
It's a fairly small download. Like the game itself is not
Very
demanding.
It is a remastered BattleBit thingy, right?
Yeah. Press shift to sprint to Phil.
Okie dokie.
Oh yeah, it's 14 euros and
Oh
a
no,
bit.
I got on top of the building.
Wait, I thought I had banks on Steam, don't I? No, I don't. That's surprising.
So the green triangles are teammates or squad mates, I should say.
Squad leader, squad mates, yeah.
Okay.
You know what? I'm buying it, just so I can play with you, and hopefully I will play less than 2 hours and just refund it. You know.
I have a lot of friends that don't want to buy it because they feel they won't like it, and they'll give up after an hour or two. But no, they still play. It's a
No,
great
but
game.
the issue is I just don't play games in general anymore.
Oh,
Wow, is this automatic fire that's coming in?
there are several of them in that building.
The thing is, I spent too much on airsoft, so I have decided that gaming isn't.
Oh
for
my
me
god.
Anymore.
Okay.
Hello, please revive me. Oh, you're dead. Okay.
Also, Bench, you fixed your audio. Huzzah!
Cal,
Yes,
ve-
because I'm on
very
the other
based.
PC.
You
Cal,
can drive people too in this game when you get down.
Oh,
So you get down in the open, you can grab your teammates and pull them to cover.
oh wow, okay.
Continue.
Oh, you lost your helmet, Cal.
So again?
Helmet, sir.
You lost your helmet.
Oh, yeah, so your armor can get knocked off in this game, and
Oh.
when you get revived, it doesn't regenerate.
I'm downloading or buying the game, and it will be there in a couple minutes.
Is this terrain getting destroyed?
We had like
Yes.
Yep.
Wow. Oh. Okay, let me get you.
Phil, is this your first time playing this game?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Then I'm
Doesn't matter what
equally
this
shit.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. I should have tried and checked to see who was killing us before I tried to revive you, Cal.
Is anyone not in our squad right now that's in here?
What?
I need to kick someone from the squad to make room for you guys.
I'm
And
in the
give-
squad.
Give me 5 minutes.
I'm in the squad.
and I will.
Okay,
No.
cool.
I died.
I'm in Charlie.
All right. What am I gonna do? You know what? Maybe I'll do
You're probably gonna die.
a machine gun.
A daka.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Not spectator. Exit spectator mode.
Well, I sent you a friend request. I don't know if you can hear me.
Oh, I can hear you now.
Yes, Phil. Join the cult of the LMG.
A doormat, so it's a good name. Alright, gotcha.
Where? Okay, I guess I'm spawning here. Oh my god. My god, is it just snipers hanging back here?
Yeah, you just spawned to the snipers. I'm okay, thank you, Climber.
Good god, someone needs some Robitussin. Jeez.
What?
So the class playing as an Alphil, as
Yep.
a support player, you can drop ammo, but the biggest advantage you have as that class is that you get this weird exosuit armor, which is like the, I don't know the terminology for it, but that weird Russian like face armor,
Okay.
the Altin style. So you can tank like sniper shots to the face wearing that.
Okay.
I bought the supporter pack, and so when I'm playing US on support, I get an Eric High helmet.
Also, wait. I want to say things about my throat. Also,
Ow.
I'm looking into what I need to get for airsoft in the US because I'm kind of afraid of shooting kids in airsoft. I don't know why, but I'm kind of afraid to shoot kids while playing airsoft.
Why?
Not light them
They're
up.
the beast.
They know
We
what
have
they
a lot
signed
of
up for.
younger people we play with.
But probably for two reasons. First of all, I'm just not used to it. That's just not a thing.
Oh shit.
And because higher FPS limits in the US.
Oh,
and
to our right, to our right.
rules.
Oh, never mind.
So I've played a couple times at the field that I know you'll be at. It's fine.
Who's talking?
And trust me, you will lose those concerns once
Drone,
they light
drone.
you up, and they will.
Because what? Sorry, I didn't hear that last bit. Why would
Oh,
I
I said you're
lose
not gonna be concerned about that after they start lighting you up. They absolutely will. They will not
Well,
hesitate.
Well, Tana, I'm not known for being the best player. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to enjoy it, but I'm absolutely the player that plays for fun and shit and giggles, not for.
I think
I
what
don't
they're
know if-
I think what they're mostly saying is don't worry about shooting the kids because that once you start playing, like, you won't have to worry. It's the same thing. Like, we have kids who play at our field who are younger, and obviously you're not trying to hurt anybody, let alone kids, right? But once the game starts, like it's airsoft. That's what we're here for, right? And I think that
Yeah.
people accept that.
Yeah, you didn't come
Also,
down to
that
shot.
field
Obviously, I
like
don't want your shot, but
mandates that miners have to wear like full face protection, so you don't even have to worry about that.
No, I didn't know that. I
Medical
was gonna.
assistance would be appreciated.
I won't be
Or
wearing
not.
full face, bro, but I will wear a mask and goggles that kind of overlap. So, technically you can shoot me like in the edges of my head, but if you can do that,
Make sure to
bravo.
protect your feet, your teeth, because the
Yeah, no, I
FPS
will-
limits there are a little high.
I will be wearing is it called a Valhalla mask or another mask, but one of the British ones. So I think that's Delta Mike.
Oh, gotcha. Like one of the like kind of like the
Yep.
balaclavas with the mesh on the teeth.
that's a feeling I use. They're great. Pat,
Yeah.
I think a lot of guys are team using
Yeah.
right now.
Although
I use it at that field and it works.
it didn't help me today, and I got shot between the top of the mat. Oh my god. Okay, never mind. I got shot in the top of between the top of the mask and the nose, like right here. And I don't know if that was on the stream or not, because I don't know if my phone had died at that point. But I cursed quite
No, but-
loudly, and I was like, my eyes were welling up, and I went back, and then John and I had to check me out and be like, hey.
I don't know where this guy with the M200 is, but
Okay, I have the game.
he is fucking me up.
Make sure you add
Yeah,
me on
that's
Steam
still
so I
better
can
than-
add you to that party when you're installed.
Sorry, what did you say?
It's still better than getting shot in the teeth, having had my tooth chipped before.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. But it was not a vibe, put it that way.
Oh yeah, I got lit up point blank in the nose last time, and it was like, oh, that's unpleasant.
One of my least pleasant experience that I have had that wasn't, one of my big accidents was I was standing against the wall and I was getting ricochets, but because it was very close distance, like they were shooting like from 5 meters around the corner, I eventually called the ricochets just because those ricochets were hurting me a fuck ton. Because a ricochet at 3 meters
You're welcome.
still hurts.
Whoever's
Yeah,
over
yeah.
here, they're right on my pings here. Right over this hill.
Yeah, I'm
I'm down.
You can also build stuff in this game too, like a little sandbag box or a sandbag barriers,
build.
Pescos, and all that jazz.
You can be a sapper.
I'm just trying
So
stuff
it's-
out, but there's saw a dude by that smoke.
The game crashed.
Oh my god. Okay.
You can be a sniper.
I'm
I
not
don't
doing
recommend it unless you're good at being a sniper, because the positioning is very important on the urban maps. Like there are guys that will just sit in the back on the urban maps and get 0 kills and take up the sniper role, and it's
Yeah,
frustrating.
there's no roll cap though. You can you can have like 80 snipers on your team, can't you?
I'm pretty sure there's a cap per squad.
Oh.
I think you can have like 8 recon in one squad. Like you could literally have an entire recon squad if you actually wanted.
Okay, what do I do for the
If it's
game?
not there, Phil, right in the open.
Yep. I'm just trying to get back to the people, because I like.
Oh yeah, you can spawn on squad mates too. So whenever you go to like the death screen after you pass
Oh,
away,
okay. Well, that helps.
yeah, you don't have to spawn your like the main base.
Yeah, it's super helpful for keeping your squad cohesive because you're not spending half the game running trying to link up with your squad.
Okay.
Okay,
There is a sniper somewhere on my ping.
Thanatos, or who was it? I'm in the game, so I don't know what I have to do, but you can.
Oh, go to the video
do-
game channel and add me in there so you can join our game.
In the what channel? Sorry.
The video game channel, like the video game chat, like the
Oh
non
yeah, okay. Okay.
My Steam username is in there. Just add me there and you can join the game.
Yeah.
This is wild.
You have fun. How many games do you? Wait, 15 years of Steam. Holy shit, mate.
I love video games. Almost as much as I love Airsoft.
If you had to choose.
That's a tough choice. I don't know.
Also, SMGs are slightly broken in this game, it seems.
Broken good or bad?
Good.
Also, aren't SMGs always broken in almost everything?
Broken. It's hard to say if it's good or bad. Depends on how you feel. They are essentially assault rifles,
I'm
but
unable
with
to
high rates
add
of
you.
fire and a little bit less damage.
I'm unable to add you
SMG fun.
How would that be? Does it say why?
because I am too lazy to find my login name on desktop of Steam.
Just go to like the actual Steam client on
Yeah,
your PC and type in gun juice.
Yeah, and it doesn't doing it. Or oh wait, I was searching in the wrong search bar.
Oh my god.
No, my name's like right. Go my profile.
Yeah,
there.
no, I meant I was looking at the wrong
Gotcha.
thing to put the name in. I was putting it into the code thingy words.
It is easier if you just post your Steam friend code.
I still don't know even what mine is.
Rather than a link to like your profile, because the friend code you can just post it into the client.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Whereas if you post a link, it opens it in the browser, so you have to log into Steam in the browser. And if you have two-factor authentication, you then have to pull out your phone to log into Steam in the browser.
Okay, I am joining. Like most of us, never played this game.
No, that's fine. When you get in the game, let me know. You have to join our squad.
I'm joining, so.
All right, I'll take someone out of our squad then.
I got a server is full.
It should be in a queue though, right? It's be like waiting for you to join. Yeah, I'd be alright.
Yeah, somebody's gonna rage quit.
I haven't joined the squad.
He's gonna end up having to take my spot because I'm gonna have to go on my next death.
Okay, no one in here is Zen or Warm Nuts or Angelman, are you?
I don't
Okay.
think so.
I'm kicking those people from our party then.
I have joined.
Okay, I'm just trying to follow.
Alright,
Oh
cool.
my god. Just trying to follow.
Okay,
Matt, are you
I've
in here?
joined. I'm
Yeah, I
tooling,
think I'm
so.
here now.
No,
Alright, I'm kicking Red Moon and Rain Sec.
so what do I do?
So press
Deploy.
enter and join Squad Charlie or Storm Riders. If you're
Charlie.
on our team, or on the Russian team.
I don't know in which team I am.
You sure it's Russian? I thought it was the Netherlands, Cal.
I don't know which team I am in. I don't get this game.
If you press tab, you should be able to see like a highlighted squad or your highlighted name. That should say which team you're on.
I'm
Y'all
bloody
enjoy-
blind, so give
y'all
me
enjoy
5
it. I gotta
minutes.
run, so I'll be
So give me
checking
5
Take it
minutes.
easy, Kirby.
Later.
later, fellas.
I'm blind, so I have a hard time finding my name. How do you see your name again?
If you just press tab.
Yeah, I'm in the Russians, yes.
Okay, cool. So when you can, press. Let me kill this guy real quick.
Press what, sorry?
Who is Gurk SO1?
That's
Is
me.
that you, Phil?
Phil, yeah.
Okay.
Who else would it be?
This is going way too quick
I
for
assumed
me.
it was Phil, but I wasn't really sure. Oh,
This is going way too quick. What did I have to do?
Oh, sorry. I'll
Oh
pick
my
someone
God.
for you
on
again.
top of that cliff, Phil.
Press enter and join
Yeah.
Squad Charlie Storm Riders.
Oh, did they drop you?
Enter. Why? Wait. Why is enter? Oh fuck. Fuck. I don't think I did it. Fuck. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did.
Okay, let's try this again. I have again no idea what's going on, so
That's okay. We're running and shooting stuff.
yeah.
Airsoft, but it doesn't hurt physically.
Airsoft, but riflemen are allowed to use full auto.
Are they not allowed to do that?
In
A
the
lot of
Field
Milton
doesn't allow it
Field
very often.
will restrict riflemen to semi-auto just because it's kind of absurd for somebody
Yeah.
with an M4 shaped gun to be able to fire like 200 rounds full auto. because that's that's something
Awesome,
that you
thank you for
normally
that.
see from LMGs.
Yeah, that's in the States. That's one of the big
Holy
reasons why a lot of people get LMGs for airsoft, is because you get to use full auto at those fields.
Yeah, here we have rules, with snipers, but aside of snipers, everyone can use full auto outdoors.
Well, thank you for the cover.
I don't know in which team I am in or anything, so I have no clue what I'm doing.
I got.
Just shoot bad guys.
Oh my God! Someone just built a wall. Oh, okay.
Arriba.
Donald Trump has joined the server.
I wanted to make a different joke, but that one is equally good.
Anyone yet, Bill?
We need to build a wall.
So how?
Has to be built quickly.
How do I just?
God damn Imperial Fist.
Yes, thank you for the Imperial Fist reference. I appreciate that.
Okay. Oh, you can change. Oh, you need kills before you get better stuff. Okay, that will
Yeah.
take
Yeah.
time.
That kind of sucks, but
So,
So you get XP for various things like capturing points, following squad leader assignments,
Yeah.
reviving
Yeah.
people, getting kills, etc. That levels up your account, which unlocks new guns, and then you get
Nope.
kills with each gun to unlock attachments for that gun.
okay.
wait,
Okay,
I pressed something to change it. Oh, axis. Okay.
I'm in a menu, but I don't know how to join your squad. I'm still.
If you press enter, you should be able to choose what squad you join. We
Ender
are
does-
Storm
Ender
Riders.
does- Ender
Charlie.
does nothing for me. Oh wait. Or do I have to press a? Oh, Charlie. Oh, I got it. Oh,
Alright,
it's
wait.
full.
Alright, I'll
Server.
pick someone now. There you go. Should be able to join now. There you go. Everyone else is in the squad, right? Displaying. Is no one else?
Yes,
I'm in
I'm
Charlie.
I'm in
Yep.
the squad.
All right, cool. Cool.
Who is a
I
doormat?
think I'm in the squad, but I don't
Matt.
see
It's a
anyone,
doormat.
Like, how do I know I'm in the squad?
Oh, I don't think you're in the squad. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, I don't
No.
think
Yeah.
you're in the squad. So press enter and go to Storm Riders Charlie and join that one. I'll
Yes.
kick out someone. I'll check
Squad
out.
is full. Okay,
And
I'll
fill it right
spam
now.
enter.
Oh.
And I'm trying to join, but okay,
There you go.
I'm now in. Okay.
Oh shit! I'm getting
Yeah,
shot
we
out.
also
and I don't know the
we have full
controls
squad
yet.
now. If we have one more person for Discord in,
Bro,
I'm
where
a
the
full
fuck is this guy coming from?
Storm
That's fine.
Rider Foreign Legion here.
Also, I don't know the
I
controls
got you, Matt.
of this game.
All right, thanks.
Oh, holy shit! Fucking hell!
I don't know who T is, but I'm reviving them. Okay, here we go. Oh, Cal, I'm gonna get you.
Yeah, I'm gonna build a sandbag wall here because this is horrible.
Oh man, I don't even know
Eh?
where the fire's coming from. That's crazy.
Silly question: Is
This,
there
this map's a little hectic. Like it's hard to tell where you're gonna come from this one, but there are larger maps.
Silly
They are. Yeah, we're getting squad wiped. Below
there-
us,
is
on
there-
the floor below. Yeah, there. Good night.
Is there fall damage in this game?
There is.
Oh.
I got you.
Sack, fuck.
Copy that. Nice.
I got Takalashnikov.
Okay.
Because who would dare use them for?
I am.
Phil.
I'm always great in this game.
I was told it was great, that's why I picked it.
Oh, I don't listen to that kind of advice.
Well, I mean, to
Alright,
be
yeah,
fair,
I'm
do
gonna
you
get-
listen to any
I'm gonna-
advice?
Sometimes. Depends on the advice.
So if you
Depends-
turn your magazine bench, you can turn around. You can pick it up off the ground too. If you do a quick
Oh,
attack
nice.
reload,
I think
and it should have the leftover rounds left in the magazine for you.
Yeah, not much.
I think I found a grenade or a bomb or something exploding. And I don't know
Okay.
what, but it is green, so that means it's ours, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't explode
They're
when.
shooting us from that window over here.
Oh god.
I'm seeing shots and I don't know from where they are coming.
Yeah,
So
this
that's
is
kind of.
this is hectic for
I
sure.
hear the shots. I do not see the shots. I've made 0 kills.
Oh, they're on the main floor.
Oh, that's a bomb. That's
Crap.
a boom.
Yeah, they know we are, so just gotta try and come root us out now.
Oh, I just made
What are
level
the
30.
what are the light flashes that I keep seeing? Are those scopes?
Yes, that's like a lens flare from snipers.
Yeah, specifically,
Medic!
it's specifically the long range scopes.
Medic!
So if I see one of those, I should just blast.
I think
you
this
can- Oh my
build
God.
might be lost.
I think we're all dead in that room now.
I think the building is just gone now.
I think I should respawn because the medic is getting further away instead of closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone. The whole enemy team was where I was respawning.
Yeah, we're gonna push back quite a bit here. That's alright. This is gonna be over soon, and then we can go to a more like larger map. Oh, it just ended. There we go.
Yep. I unlocked a crap load of new attachments though, so that's
Yeah,
that's a plus.
that was not the greatest map for your first whoever was your first game, but there are
This
more
map
enjoyable
is
ones.
like map is objectives are too close to each other. One side has advantage. Confused where to go. Lack of flanks. Lack of
Utter shite.
Phone camping is an issue. Bad
Yeah, so we'll have a big map
visibilities.
this time. So we'll have all vehicles, big map. Doesn't matter which one we really
Okay,
pick.
what do we vote for?
Wakistan's a pretty
Eduardo.
good map. I like Wakistan.
Oh, Wakistan's pretty good too.
Oh, you can choose the map or.
I don't care what map. I just hate the night.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Night is especially sucky if you're trying to use a sniper rifle until you get like an NVG scope, because you cannot use the NVGs and any kind of optic.
Oh yeah, wacky stand day.
I fuck with some Wakistan Day.
Who doesn't?
I'm going to move my Discord on my other screen so I can see who's talking because
Yeah.
I'm terrible at recognizing people's voices.
Hey,
and I only
good,
recognize
yeah. There we
Ben's and Phil's voice.
Oh, no vehicles this one. Oh, that's weird. Usually this one has vehicles.
I know Ben's voice because it's Ben's.
Okay, loadout.
Charlie or which team are we?
Like one new.
Quebec?
I will fix our squad again.
Are you the host of this game?
Wow. This is
Yeah, I can't really hear anything right now because where I spawned just is so loud.
I just disabled in-game audio because this is insane.
Yes,
mute
there's a lot of
everyone.
people blasting music.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like?
I still can't hear anything.
I
Okay,
forgot.
whoever's on our squad again, you can join golf this time. Stormriders golf and the Russian team. I'll unlock the squad now.
Can you do that while you already
Yep,
deployed?
You can press enter.
Enter? Okay. Golf?
Oh,
it's
Phil,
full.
can we look at this while you, Phil?
Yeah,
What?
it's already locked. Already
Oh.
full.
Oh, the server is?
The squad.
Oh, the squad's unlocked.
No, yeah, but
He just joined, then just left. There you go, he's back.
isn't it golf?
Yeah,
where
it's
am I in the wrong?
Stormriders golf on the Russian team.
I think I'm in the wrong team. I think so. I think I'm American.
Don't be.
Oh my god.
Does it show you at the top of the screen as winning or losing?
Losing.
Okay, you're American.
How do I switch?
Press escape and change team.
I don't think he can because he's losing.
I can. I think. Yeah, I can. I'm in there.
Okay, I'm just gonna respawn here. And then deploy on bench.
Rush, boys, for the glory of the motherland.
We have no mothers. We murdered them.
Ooh.
I chose support and I don't know what support does, so.
Ammo boxes.
I discovered how devastating overlapping fields of fire can be.
Well, thankfully you discovered it in this Roblox-looking game.
Are we rushing
there.
B? Rush B. Like all typical CSGO players. Rush B.
I can't. I don't have P90 unlocked yet.
Rush B, I say.
B is going to be the largest melting pot on this map. It's 2 choke points between the bridge and like the Zik bunker in the middle.
That be fault. I saw a grenade go off, or a bomb, or something exploded.
I love spawning on squad mates near the back of the map, and then just like falling way behind because M249 heavy.
Okay. Where?
What? Damn.
By the time I finally make it up to like where the combat's actually happening,
No,
the squad's already dead.
I'm having that same experience.
This is something. Okay, you respawn.
Okay, no, I'm.
But I do appreciate just almost never having to reload. That's a blast.
Yeah, I die most of the time in this game due to reloading.
I'm dying mostly the sensitivity.
You can adjust your sensitivity.
Oh, you have
Yeah.
a secondary? Oh, nice. I didn't even notice that. How do you switch to your secondary?
Press 2.
Okay. Oh, does scrolling work too, or only press 2?
Scrolling works, but it's kind of wonky, at least for me.
Let me. Wait,
Hey
how do
Phil,
you-
come back and look at this real quick.
Where are
Right
you?
below you. So in this game, they're reconning a little drone,
Yep.
but you can also place like landmines atop of the drone
Okay.
and just slide around.
That's hilarious.
I don't think you've unlocked yet, so you can't do it, but you can just fly into infantry that are clumped up. Oh, it's awesome.
I found a small issue. The last time I played shooters, I had a QWERTY keyboard, and now I have an SRT keyboard. I keep pressing the wrong button.
Yeah, there's a sniper out there.
Oh, yeah, I noticed. I
Oh,
felt
there
it.
there are multiple snipers.
Some of them are reasonably talented.
Oh, shit! Okay, never mind. I stood up and I got shot directly again.
Oh, not here. Don't like picking that corner again.
No, I don't like this corner either.
Okay. Combined by mags.
I can't even see the enemy.
Some of these snipers are very good.
Oh, fuck's sake. My sides kept flipping out.
What time are you doing the podcast tonight, Phil?
8 p.m. local. All right.
And
Oh, good. I spawned on Tullen.
is that a good
Oh,
thing?
no.
Well, it means
He
you get
said,
200
"Oh, no."
XP.
I'm following you. Never mind,
You're
I'm out.
definitely not. You're ahead of
Yeah.
me because I am doing the fucking LMG slow walk.
I followed someone else.
Oh my
and
God.
Apparently.
Did I get that guy at least? Maybe.
I have literally no kills. I can't even see the enemy. I get shot before I can see the enemy.
Please help. I am dead.
Oh, they're
I am
on
very
the sea
dead.
right now.
Oh, they're
back.
they're on top of me. Okay. Gun juice.
Oh, someone is coming.
I don't even know how. I don't even get how.
Oh, come on. I spawned on gun juice.
Yeah, they were right there. I killed 2 with my drone and then had to get up and try to shoot them.
I don't care. Just let me deploy. Other game.
This
Oh
game's
my
very
God.
hot.
What the? Size that I.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's cool.
Who is our medic?
I
Yeah, I
don't
just
think
want
we
medic
have
now.
one.
Here.
Wait.
They're in that little bunker right there, and to the left.
Oh crap!
I just marked it.
This keyboard is annoying me because I'm not used to controls on this one.
What do you think of it all, Phil?
This is definitely something. Definitely not my my style of game that I typically would play nowadays, but don't
It's
mind
not
playing
Among
with
Us?
you guys. So there we go. It's all about you guys today, so here we are.
Yes, your cult followers. Cult of Phil.
Yeah, okay.
We love Phil.
We all love Phil.
Okay.
Phil is the best that ever happened.
Yeah, normally
will
I've been
die.
playing a lot of single player games
Leroy!
mostly.
Oh fuck! I died.
I was talking to Jeremy today. I was really debating buying Diablo, the new Diablo game.
Yeah.
I've never actually played a Diablo game in my life, but apparently
Really?
it's like Baldur's Gate.
Well, it's an action RPG more than like turn-based, but yeah.
Okay, I think I'll actually give it a try.
You certainly, I mean, it's very like high production value. Like it's going to be a lot of fun for sure. I enjoyed all the Diablo games, but I was really saving my dollars for Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, I played Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. I really like that game. So I don't know if the new Baldur's Gate is like
guys, right side of the bridge.
Oh my god, I fell to my death.
Yeah, happened to me too.
I spawned on Matt and immediately fell to my death.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's not your fault.
Awesome.
No, I was exploring and it did not go well.
Ah.
Oh, I just hit myself with my own frag.
Medic! 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 Hey, you can't! I'm dying! Seriously! My medic just ran away.
I mean, yeah, that happens.
How do I get kills?
Wow, there are so many of them on this bridge right now.
So you put the reticle or sights of your gun on an enemy, and you pull the trigger by clicking the mouse.
I got one! I got
Follow up question. What is the mouse?
Yeah.
It's a hamster if you have a wireless one.
Does it also roll in a small ball? Or is that a special type?
Yeah, the meta grenades.
Oh my god, they're making a lot of progress across this bridge.
I'm somewhere on the bridge and I don't even know where.
People like this map because it's very bottlenecky and it's
Oh, I accidentally went to the friendly side instead of the enemy side. And I didn't notice. Oh, a squad mate spawned on me.
That might have been me.
Oh,
When somebody
alright.
spawns on you, you get 200 XP.
Yeah, I
which is
noticed.
the same as getting a kill, which is kind of nice because like it incentivizes pulling back and regrouping.
Who's Jerk? Or Gurk?
That would be me. It's
That's
Phil.
Phil.
Oh. Hey Phil, I'm following you. All on you.
Okay, well, I have a sniper rifle and I have no idea what I'm doing, but you're free to come along.
I'm free to, I will support you in your battle to the death. Never mind. Phil,
Yeah.
in
all over us
that
on
bunker to your left.
Yeah, I shot at him once.
Oh,
Okay.
we're flanking up the rear on C, so we should be able to release
I
it.
think I actually got a grenade through the window of that bunker, but it didn't hit anybody. So
Oh, there we go.
oh, the friendlies took it.
They're all falling back now.
I have no medic, so I have to get myself to death.
Just hold the space bar and you'll respawn.
Yeah, I was doing that because it was not worth it. I'm Bench. I'm spawning on you.
Yes, I know. I noticed.
Oh fuck! That's friendly. Is friendly fire on in this game?
No,
No.
absolutely not.
Let
That'd
me
be
check.
horrific.
Luckily
Yeah,
not.
let me check.
Can I check on bench? Ooh,
So
VR
there's like medium scopes and large scopes. The
Yep.
medium scopes don't have the scope
Glare.
glare or whatever.
Okay.
So if you're comfortable using the like 4 power or whatever scope at medium ranges, that can be advantageous with a sniper rifle.
Cool.
I don't think Phil has it unlocked yet.
Definitely don't. But it's something that's worth noting.
Yeah.
Let's see what.
You sacrifice your ability to see extreme distances, but you won't have that annoying scope
Ow.
that everyone can see for
Medic.
forever.
Medic. Help me, please. Thank you. Very sweet of you.
Oh my god. Help.
I got you. Don't worry.
I saw him. He's like 35.
How? I keep
35?
getting
Yeah,
Oh,
35.
he's on the
Like,
left-hand side, is he?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see him too. I see him.
I got a feeling that just shooting in the random will actually get me kills because that's how I keep getting kills.
I just got sniped from somewhere. That was fun.
Yeah.
I keep accidentally standing up instead of moving forwards.
Also, once you unlock the revolvers, I think you can get like 8x scopes on the revolvers, which is just absolutely ridiculous.
They're actually pretty good too. They're usually 2-shot kill.
Thank you, Pooks.
On my ping there, on my ping.
So wants to help me out here. I'm.
I would love to
down?
help you
Yeah.
out.
I'm stuck behind the car.
Awesome. Thank you very much. There is a sniper at our 12, so northwest, so on the second story structure, on the second story of that structure, I should say.
Hello, I don't know who's in front of me, but hello. Ow, never mind.
I'm reviving you, cool.
If you want to,
Don't worry.
you can snipe through the little holes here in the sandbag I made.
Okay.
Reduce your profile.
No, I didn't even get shot through that. I was moving between the sandbags and the other stuff, and that got me killed.
I just got medic.
Never
and the
mind.
Medic got killed.
Uh,
That was interesting.
Also, still a question: does the speed on which you need to get revived change depending on how much you got killed or shot?
No, I don't think so.
Because
I
for
got you.
one,
Yeah. Thanks.
If you have already been revived, your next like
They're right,
revive
they're
window will be
right. There are grenades
smaller.
over there.
Oh my god.
yeah, okay, that was what I was wondering, and I respawned on the wrong spot, so fuck.
So yeah, sniping not for me. Back to assault.
I
But
kind
you're
of
the
hate
best.
sniping anyway. Oh,
But Phil, you're the best. Oh, never mind, full damage. Oops.
we're all dead now, I think.
Yes.
Oh, they took C. Just realized.
Okay, well let's go get it back, I guess.
I am unfamiliar with the concept of C. I know A and B.
You aren't literate enough for seeing.
It is the third letter of the alphabet.
What's an
Okay.
alphabet?
In English, anyway. I can't really speak for other languages, but
What's an alphabet?
yeah, you're
I
beyond.
realize now that like after you mentioned it, or whoever said in the YouTube, that it is like an airsoft red dot. on
Right?
most of these guns.
Yeah, that was Galen in the
Right
the
out of White
comments.
Walmers.
Yeah, totally.
Guys, I'm stuck.
I've just been mag dumping into the back of a semi truck that I couldn't see through a smoke grenade.
Oh.
Yeah, the smoke's super effective.
Yeah, really, hey? It's not like those
Yeah, it's
Enola
a-
Gay smoke grenades we have at the field, am I right?
That's true.
It's a whisper of smoke and a prayer, basically.
It's a signal smoke, not a concealment smoke.
And it's not even a signal smoke. Like, you couldn't see that from a helicopter. You could barely see it from the drone footage that we had. Like, you guys, I don't know if you could see it in some of the footage, but, like, it's so, like, just, it's barely there. Oh my god, did I just kill someone?
Never mind. I got killed by a drone.
I love that drone sound. That was dope.
Yeah, that's.
Oh,
that's
Talon, I got you, buddy.
Oh, thank you. That's very sweet of you.
Well, don't. Yeah, I just got blown up by grenades, so maybe not
yeah,
that nice. Oh my god, that timing could not have been better. Oh my god, that was so funny.
Can we, like, destroy this bridge and get them on the other side?
He's like, oh, thank you, that's so sweet of you. Boom, grenade goes off. Awesome.
Second time. I think it's better for me to just die instead of getting revived.
I've gotten so many like multi kills by just throwing a frag through a window, getting a kill, throwing a second frag through the window, killing the guy that was trying to revive him.
I think I'm just going to crouch instead of run.
Just run.
I'm already get shot when I run.
They cannot shoot us all. Well, they probably can, but
I have no soul to hit. I just have a tiny hamster running around. That looks like an enemy mine. Oh, I don't. Wait.
Fast Playhouse Alpha has a sledgehammer you can use, so you're near like a building that can be broken. You can just smash a little hole in it, so you can crawl through the holes and all that kind of jazz too. It's a little nifty.
So what? I'm deaf.
I was telling Phil that the assault class has access to like some unique gadgets, like the sledgehammer.
Okay.
Oh, I have a sledgehammer. I think I may no.
Just dead ground to our frontier, Phil. They're hanging out right in. I think they're there. They're all dead now, actually.
Hey, Phil.
Hey.
Oh shit. Never mind. I'm dead.
hello.
Who drops ammo?
Port class.
Okay. Well, I'm combining my
But the
mags.
squad leader, like, I can also call in little like supply drop for us too.
That's okay. I'm dead now.
That's usually how it works out. Like, once you run out of ammo, you're pretty much gonna die, and then respawn and get more ammo.
How do you change your class? Do you have to unlock that?
Nope. Press enter, or when you die, just on the bottom, there's like 6 little icons. Click on the one you want to play as.
I want to unlock a different record or anything, but I literally have had 1 kill in total.
Oh yeah, that's not. Nope. I guess we're not respawning there. Oh my god, everyone is so far away. Okay, deploy at C.
Where do you spawn to? Oh yeah. So this game mode, I don't know what it's called, but you can't make spawn points. Like if I was playing another map or game mode, I'd be able to make this little mobile spawn point or a little like fob, essentially.
Yep.
And you can normally spawn on like C or E or B or whatever points you've capped, but I think it's the gameplay for this game type where you can't spawn on those points.
Gotcha.
So it incentivizes your squad, essentially, like staying alive, to spawn each other.
Oh yeah, so kind of like that World War II game that I forgot what it's called.
Yeah.
I have it. Just a
So
second.
yeah. I heard about you,
Hell,
Phil.
let's
I'm
go.
watching you're going by drone. I'll try and highlight people for you. Couple around there. Right in the open.
Are those mark? Okay.
Yeah, those are enemies I'm marking for you.
Nope. They are even further to their left than that.
Oh, apparently you can put camouflage on your gun after minimum 25.
I tried to
kills.
crawl to you, Phil.
Good effort. Good effort. Oh.
Can you Oh yes, you can play with irons. Nice. I'm going to try and dance. Okay, is it weird if I like the irons more than the red dots?
No.
No.
I think actually
No,
the red
some of-
dot makes
some
your
of the-
gun less ergonomic, but I just prefer the open red dot more than the closed irons.
I'm playing with an-
some of the red dots that you can unlock are genuine trash.
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
Note, I'm also used to playing with irons in Airsoft, so that might be a bias. I have a red dot, but I prefer.
I never use red dot in real life either. Debating buying one of those HoloSuns that you got, Phil, from looks pretty nice.
Yeah, I'm really happy with that HoloSun. I think it is pretty it's pretty slick, that's for sure.
I just don't want to bob in my Mosin, so I'm deciding against it. Ow, I don't know what hit me, but
There's something right around this corner.
I am pinging someone. But yes. I don't know if you can see that because I am dead.
ah, fuck! I keep forgetting the controls. How do you crouch again?
Control or C?
C toggles control. You have to hold to
Oh
stay
my God.
crouched.
At the bottom story of that building, there's
I meant oh, never mind. I found it. I don't need to change the controls in this game.
Ah! Whoever shot the two of you also shot me. Oh, I got dropped with a pistol? That's just insulting.
You're gonna fall back across the bridge now.
Okay.
If you don't fall back, we're gonna start losing health.
All of us or one?
All of us.
Oh fuck. Okay, sorry.
It's gonna kill you guys slowly.
Yeah, I don't know where enemy territory is.
They took C.
Never mind. I got dead.
We were winning and then we're losing, and yeah, I still don't know what's going on, but I'm happy to be here.
I think that's most of us. We have no clue what's happening, but we're just doing our best.
Yep.
This game mode is a little hard to understand. It's some manner of control, something. Capping points good, losing points bad.
It's kind of king of three hills.
I'm just kind of mag dumping in the hope I hit someone.
That's the exact same thing I'm doing. I come around a corner, I'm shooting a bunch, see what happens.
Oh fuck, that was friendly that I was shooting at.
No,
Oops.
that is friendly. Whoop.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I saw a guy.
We're
and I
losing
shot,
C2, whatever that is.
I shot. There's a guy under the bridge from the left, coming up. I got shot. I saw a guy. I was shooting at him, and I missed every one of my single shots.
A little bit moment.
Oh my God, something just. Okay. Good lord.
I'm watching you, Phil. This big massive steel beam just drop on top of you.
Oh, I threw a grenade and I think I hit someone. Ooh, I killed 2 people.
Oh, you gotta spam those grenades when you're on that point. Or on the
Yeah.
bridge there.
They're past the bridge. They are assaulting this ping.
Bridge is actually fairly open right now. There's a couple of guys lying down, but they're all falling back to B, recap it.
I don't even know where I am. I'm under the bridge.
If you press M2, their map comes up.
Alright, combine some mags and let's get back out there. Put me back out, coach.
If you want to have ammo too, Phil, why is marked behind you as a little ammo supply we dropped earlier?
Okay.
You can resupply your magazines from there too.
Cool, cool.
Okay, I found enemy mines. I'm shooting them, so you know we don't run over them.
Well, always helpful.
You know, it's a tiny thing, but they spent like 10 of them, so you know. Also, what does Hage do?
Okay, there's no friendly fire.
It pulls your mag out so you can see how many rounds are left in the mag exactly.
Because that's handy.
Okay.
I don't really bother with that very much because you can see your magazine count for the most part on
Yeah.
the bottom right corner.
That was
Yeah, you
that's
can
what-
see kind of the level of fullness, and so
That's why I was curious.
unless you're like down to your absolute last mag and like absolutely need to know how much you have left.
Just reload.
Oh, wait, where am I? My map.
Hopefully the next map will be a little larger and less infantry focused like last two.
Oh yeah, we could get like 2 tanks going nicely.
Yeah, the vehicles in this game really what make it fun, I find.
Yeah, unless you've got a crappy helicopter pilot, and I am a crappy helicopter pilot.
Well, we
I've never piloted a helicopter before, so I'm just going to assume I'm amazing at it.
I'm just going
You
to
should
believe
definitely
that.
make that assumption, and you should definitely fly a helicopter.
Yeah.
I want to
like a whole squad in it.
I want to fly in that helicopter with Phil.
How bad can it get?
Just a couple of dead guys, gonorrhea, tuberculosis, the plague, an orgy.
I just got completely overrun.
I'm on. Who's behind me? Hello, Marcus. I don't know who the game people are, so
I spawned and I died.
yeah, I'm trying to revive you, but I'm pressing the wrong button. No, wrong button. Oh, come on!
I'm being carried. Oh,
Wait, what? Oh yeah.
somebody picked me up.
I want to heal you, but I can't anymore.
Okay, who am I?
Can you crouch under the? Oh no, you can't. Sad. I was hoping you could crawl under the trains.
Oh my god. A guy threw C4 over the little wall here. That was crazy.
I don't know where I am, and I'm not bothering to look it up because it's way further.
Oh, there we go.
without...
You got one more than you, Phil?
Yeah, sure, man.
Let's go. Big dub.
Victory.
What do we get for a victory?
Points.
Rate this map. Like. Meet.
Oh, is that John LeDrew? Is that John?
Everybody vote Conquest so we can get all the vehicles and get a tank online.
Just regular conquest?
Yes.
Okay.
Infantry
is-
Conquest, there's only transport vehicles. Regular Conquest, there's
Oh my
like,
gosh, we got
Black Hawk and
frontline
shit.
again. Why is everybody picking frontline?
What do we pick? What's the least sucky map for this?
I'm picking Sandy.
I really like Eduardo, but you know.
Okay.
To each his own.
Eduardo night map.
No.
No. 1,000 times no.
Night combat sucks in this game.
Good. We all suck at this game. Make it even worse.
I mean, night combat sucks in general.
Yeah.
I don't know. I had a great time. The last place I played airsoft, it was a night game, but it was at a haunted house that does airsoft games in the off season, and so they had all of the lights and lasers and the fog machine and everything running, and it was pretty
I
sick.
hate that.
All right, let's disconnect from this one.
Okay.
Oh, why?
And because we have a bunch of people that aren't in the squad, and John just joined too. So I'll pop out here, and
Also,
whoever
the-
hasn't added me yet, just add me on Steam. There, our names again in the video game channel.
Okay, what the fuck is that sound?
All right, so we're leaving this one.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, and if you'll toss your Steam friend code into the chat as well, people
Actually,
can add
I'll
you
do that.
to
It's all easier.
I find it easier.
All right, so we're gonna do we'll do another round of this once we get all situated, and then after that we'll take a quick break, or not a quick break. We'll take a break, and then we'll come back a few hours to do the podcast. I just need a little bit of time to have some supper, et cetera, et cetera. So
Yeah.
We're seeing friend codes in the chat there too. Whoever hasn't added me yet.
But that night game, it was actually pretty cool. I joined the AOSC server after Phil's podcast about Airsoft in South Carolina.
Yep.
And asked about what the best places to play were, and somebody DM'd me and said, "Hey, we're having a night game at this haunted house."
Oh, no
And
shit.
So I got to go play this super cool night game at a haunted house because Phil did a podcast or like a Call Your Hits episode about AOSC.
That's awesome, man. I'm glad to hear that. They were really cool to talk to, like before before the podcast and then after, like just chatting and stuff. Such a nice bunch of people. Like I'm really glad that you were able to work it out with them too.
Yeah, and it was not actually like a field that's affiliated with AOSC. Just
Yep.
some people that play at that field were in the server when I was asking about it, and they were like, "Hey, we're having a night game this weekend. Come." And
I joined the party.
it was a blast. However, it was like a super CQB oriented field, and I was running around with a DMR that I dropped an SMG spring in to get under the field limit.
Awesome.
That's fun.
Oh my god.
I still need an SMG, but well, the one I want they don't have yet, and I don't want to spend like $200 when I will probably sell it, like a year later to get the one I actually want.
Hey, it's Eric. Hey, what's up, man?
Hello there.
I like how he called us nerds. It's like it takes one to know one, right?
Didn't mean to join that server that time. If you guys join, go back to the menu there real quick.
All good,
What?
man.
Uh,
All
is
good.
everyone in the squad?
Once I finish loading in, sure.
Yeah. I feel like
What's
someone.
what squad server?
So we're at the main menu right now,
Yes, I am too.
and I think everyone here. I don't think we have Matt. Matt, I don't think you're in the party.
Am I not?
Which side are we on?
No side. Main
Okay,
menu.
so
Yeah, disconnect from that. We joined it by
Oh, there we go. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Let's
Someone joined
go.
that party.
and I will find a server with vehicles, hopefully.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan. I'm interested to see what the vehicles are like. Like getting a tank crew would be would be
Yeah.
hilarious.
Oh, guys, I have a question. Anonymous one from Airsoft One. I'm unsure for Airsoft and for reenactment to either get a pistol or an SMG.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave it open like that. I'm unsure, and
Well, I played airsoft all day today with a pistol, and I never used it. So
yeah,
I don't know if that helps you, but it's I think a sidearm is probably not as big a deal as
yeah.
for most people anyway. Like depends where you
No,
play,
no.
obviously, but
No, I agree. That's the thing, because yes, in real life you would run, or in Airsoft you would run a pistol and a primary. Unfortunately, with my primary that it is possible, but I don't really have a way to easily get away my
Find
replica.
a server that's not really full.
So
right. While Cal
And I
does this,
don't-
I'm just gonna go refresh my drink real quick. I'll be right back.
copy
Alright.
that.
FYI, the pistol I'm thinking about is a Luger, and my secondary, or my SMG I'm thinking of, is a Papasha. I am openly biased because a Papasha is awesome.
Absolutely.
Hello,
Like,
buddy. Phil wants a drink.
but
7.62 by 25 is such a cool caliber.
yeah, the thing is, apparently,
Yeah, and it's also such an
Okay, there we go.
expensive caliber.
also apparently the Soviet the Finns didn't like the Papasha for a simple reason: the caliber.
Hello.
Because the Finns didn't use it. So for them it was kind of annoying, because how can I say, they didn't make what is the caliber called again? 7 by something Tograph cartridge.
All right.
7.62 by that was a pistol
Yeah,
cartridge.
the-
Remember what the
yeah.
by 25s with that?
Yeah, the Finns
Yeah.
didn't use that. They only used 9mm, so for them it was kind of, a pain in the ass because either they had to capture Soviet ammunition, or they had to get it redone to 9mm. So they didn't like them.
Oh.
So they eventually.
So what
But
are you guys
I
doing? Are
might-
we getting in a vehicle or something?
There's none that are here right now to take. It's just like a little tiny watercraft. We gotta wait for 1 or 2 to spawn.
I want a tiny watercraft.
Oh,
I see a helicopter south
And
of
I
D.
have connection problem. Yeah, my ping limit is too high.
I have a ping limit. I have 250 ms at the moment.
Server's not working for you guys?
Well,
Yes,
I'll
but-
try again,
Me,
but
I'm like Central US.
Yeah, I don't think the server we joined is very good because my connection is 204 ping right now.
yeah,
it's
I am
about-
around
about the same.
300.
I'm,
Alright,
I'm
alright,
on 240. But
I'm
Well,
about
DC one more
300.
time. Just go back to the menu one more time. We'll find a good server, and then that's it. We're staying no matter what at that point.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to play. I'm trying to find a good latency for all of us here.
Yeah, for real.
Well, that will be hard.
Be
because
hard,
we are
yes.
a
But the
world
last
wide
one,
community.
the first one that we did was okay from my perspective. I don't know for you guys, but I think
It
it was.
worked for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to play a map that's not just infantry brush stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
And
Yeah.
Yeah.
My internet is one thing I'm excited about for when I'm moving house because where I live now has a very terrible internet cable that we can't remove because I don't know how the internet cable was laid, but it was done badly. So I have like a download speed of like 30 megabits per
okay,
second.
this one should be okay. Oh, it filled up. That was really fast. Wow.
Copy that. Let's see how it goes. I am level 5 right now.
I'm level 0. No,
Okay,
I'm
then.
rank
I'm just
2.
gonna go with this one, and
I'm rank 2. And I have an accuracy rating of 2%.
Let's see. Where do we see that?
If you go to soldier and then home, I have an accuracy rating of 2%, a win-lose of 1.2, and a KD of 0.06.
My accuracy is 6%
That's better than me.
because I use the M249 and
My accuracy is also 6%.
yeah,
But that's
suppressive
because I
fire
suck
gives
at
you a very
game.
bad accuracy rating.
How do y'all have better accuracy rating than me?
I
it
have a
might put you in the
9%.
queue for this map, guys, but it shouldn't take very long for the queue to just toss you in the game.
Okay.
I can,
Tulin, you have a bad accuracy rating because you keep spamming stuff.
I think it might be a night map ROM right now, though.
we don't care.
Yeah,
We
it is.
play anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, you just can't snipe, but like everything else, you just pick
Don't-
something with a non-magnified optic or iron sights, and then press N the second you load in.
A or N.
And like November.
Copy that.
Yeah, I'm still in the queue, but
That's okay. I know Phil got in, it's in. You guys should be in there fairly quick afterwards.
also, I have so many ideas. I know. Sorry to say, I have kind of an audience. I'm going to set my.
Oh, there's
replicas-
there's a helicopter. Look at that.
Yep. There's like some vehicles floating around here. There's
Hop in the team text chat and ask people what the British word for cigarette is, just to get them like banned for.
No,
No.
we're not doing that. I know the words you're talking about. No, we're not doing that.
Oh, oh, someone's got a PEC light or whatever.
We're
So,
going-
you know how different the British and American English is?
British one is better.
Yeah, well, the phrase "to smoke a fag" is completely different in the languages.
Let's not say those things
Oh.
while people can wait. Can people hear us on the stream?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay, sorry, Phil.
confused.
So sorry, Bench, to ask that, but I don't want you in trouble or Phil in trouble because we say stupid things.
Yes, this was definitely a calculated risk being on the stream with you guys, but you know what? It's okay.
I'm sorry. I'm used to being the one that's like the most out there in terms of saying risque stuff. So I thought what I said was going to be the outer limit of what people would say.
Have you ever talked to Bench before?
I don't think I have.
Because if you did, you would know he is up there. You know, he has a personal CAI agent just to get him away from any lists and hurts.
Enemy tank on the bridge.
Well, let me
wait.
just say, like, I'm from the Balkans. It was normal for us to talk
Yeah.
like that.
That's the
Like,
bloody point. You're from the bloody Balkans, the place that always creates trouble.
Anyways, let's move on, shall we?
yes.
Let's.
Kill the enemy
I
tank. That's right
are
top
we-
of the bridge.
Are we the
Right next to
Russians
me.
or
I
think
died
I'm-
rushing the tank with C4 in hand.
I think
Well, I am
Ah.
still in the queue, so yes.
I don't know in which team I am in again. Let me change bloody team. Oh,
here,
I
Phil.
can't.
Hop in this truck with me, and press F4 when you get in.
Oh, I am baking the man.
I'm in a squad,
Here, let
but
let Phil try the gun seat. See if it's like.
Oh yeah, for sure. F2. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, yeah.
So it's RWS. So you're not exposed. You're like in the cab with us right now.
Okay, is there like a night vision or anything like that?
Sadly, no.
Okay.
Let's
Oh,
go.
I was in such a
Tap
rush to
that.
respawn. I forgot to swap out my optic on my LMG. So, hipfire it is.
You should be able to see fairly clearly in your A.
Why is my controls inverted?
probably
I'll
because
mark them
there's
for you too. Let me see anyone.
Oh, yeah, okay. I accidentally clicked something. Probably. Yeah, it's good now.
Alright, we're capping this.
I think I'm in the wrong team.
Oh.
Oh, goodness. Get out, quick.
Blown up.
Ouch.
Oh my god, I couldn't see anything.
Yeah, I forgot the vehicles don't have NV optics yet.
That's so
They're
funny.
debating putting that in. But anyway, okay. Rinse and repeat. You can go back and do it again.
Which side are we? Oh, I can't because I accidentally switched. I got a feeling I'm somehow in the wrong server.
Who are... I don't know. Probably.
I do not see Tullen in the squad.
I don't either,
No,
actually. You're right.
I'm not in the squad because I can't change teams.
Oh, I think there's too many of us in the squad too now.
Yeah. Which side are we even, or you guys?
Russian. We're in Sierra.
I don't know. Sierra. Wait. Oh, yeah. Then I'm in the wrong team, and I can't change.
Oh no, there's still one
team.
spot left in the squad.
This man said I'm not hacking. I just have Mountain Dew running through my veins.
Yeah, the thing is, I can't change teams because I accidentally changed teams, and it prevents you from.
I understand.
Did we just...
changing
Oh, we
teams.
rolled over a landmine.
I'm gonna park this thing right here and build a
that's my
squad
bad,
point in
Phil.
here.
How the fuck? Damn it! Just let me get one kill. Bench, will you offer yourself up for one kill for me?
Probably not.
Knowing you would shoot me extra hard.
Oh, I can't... Wow, it's very dark in here.
Oh, press N.
No, even with the night vision.
Oh.
I don't have night vision yet.
Okay,
I am on
This is
top
our
of
little
the
spawn
building.
beacon, so we can keep spawning here and attacking A.
Thank you for giving your plans.
I am no longer on top of a building. I obtained a free teleport to the squad.
I have no clue where I'm walking, what I'm seeing, or what I'm doing. I have just.
That is just combat.
what is that bright light down there?
That's
flare.
probably a machine gun. Oh! I mean, I walked right in front of an enemy and I didn't see him.
What is Johnny doing here?
Put some ammo down.
When Johnny is marching home again, hoorah, hoorah.
Yo, is there backblast in this or what?
I don't think so.
Just test.
Oh, guys, I can't switch teams anymore because my team is losing.
Then play better.
Never. That's not my way of doing things.
Okay. We are about to
We
win.
are
Helen.
about to win.
Helen, put a straw into a Mountain Dew.
I don't have
Snort
Mountain
the
Dew.
entire thing, and then just unlock some of those extreme pro great gamer plays so that your team starts winning and you can switch to our team.
I don't have whatever Gatorade thingy. I don't do that.
Oh my god.
HHD,
I was like, is that a player? And I immediately got shot.
Yeah, there's no risk of like team killing in this game, so I just shoot every time I
Yeah.
think something's gonna be a player. Or even a friendly player sometimes.
There's somebody sniping from on top of a large crane.
Oh.
At A?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, I'm down.
Oh, there is a guy on A in the crane.
How?
Then be on the lookout. There's a sniper around here somewhere.
Is someone called Joe in our
Our squad now.
Yeah, okay, because I think I saw someone from our squad that killed me, or help! I can't see anything. I'm blind. I literally can't see anything.
Well, I think I killed someone.
The guy on the crane is dead.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, Ben, I'm gonna make us an egress on this level.
An egress? Are you just gonna blow a hole in a wall?
That sounds like fun.
Copy that.
There was
we can't climb through the barred windows, so
Oh my god.
I had to remove the window bars. I felt 7 bricks of C4 was the appropriate way to do that.
You don't want to underexplode it?
Correct.
Never go underkill. Overkill is always the way.
So how do we win this map?
Not.
This one is capturing points. If you press tab, there's like a counter. We're at
Ah.
305, they're at 125. It's like a conquest game in Battlefield.
Okay.
Just cap points, have them longer than your team. If you kill them, they lose points. If you capture points, they will lose points. They're bled over time. This is one of the few game modes I actually understand.
I can't see the points somehow.
I am dead. Well, not completely dead, but yes.
Coming up.
Copy that. Watch out because on my ping there were enemies.
I'm actually reviving you through the wall, so
nice.
Fine.
All right, guys, I gotta dip out.
Alright, see you later.
All right, take care.
We'll miss you.
Nope.
When you can, Phil, if you die, spawn on me. I'm a BTR. You can try this one out.
Okay. I got smoked by Lav. Where are you?
That was quick. I'm right on A.
Right on A.
Alright, press and hold F1.
Okay.
There you go. There's no MVGs on that thing again, still, but you can kind of see.
Okay.
Yeah, you're the gunner, Ank, and driver too.
Well,
Oh,
I
really?
have that again.
Yeah, so you can drive the whole thing around. They
Sure.
are going to eventually implement the game mode. Oh, we won.
Copy that.
So
We won.
funny.
I lost.
GG, boys.
All right.
Bye. That's it, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's going to be it for the gaming portion for me. But I'm still going to stay on the stream for a little bit. I'm going to disconnect from voice chat and we'll look at some other stuff to go through.
I think I might be calling it this for today because, well, it's late. And I want to eat some
I'll
snacks.
stop playing games now, but I'll definitely be on to watch the stream in a bit.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so let me switch over back to full
Alright,
screen.
I'll talk to you guys in a bit. I'm gonna
Yep.
grab some food.
I'm
Stupid.
gonna
Helen has become the party leader. Time to leave.
All right, well, that was certainly something. Definitely a lot of fun. But I'm absolute trash at games like that. So, anyways, I had a good time. It was fun to do that with you guys. So I think the last thing I wanted to go through is some of the some other footage that I had set aside, just to give you a sense of like the different types of games and stuff that we sometimes play. So let me just bring this up here. And this, okay, so looking here. Let's see if this picks up the game capture automatically here.
No, we're going this way.
Where is... Here we go. I think this is the right one. Okay, so this is footage from the first like night/evening game that I played several weeks back. This was an attack and defend type of game where we actually, so we started at one end of the village, kind of similar to what we did today if you looked at the live stream earlier, where we are trying to get into the two-story structure, but the numbers here, because it's an evening game, we had fewer players. So basically,
we're going to assault.
We just had to assault the building, right, as Johnny was talking about. So here we've got Josh, who's on our team, Matt, who's on our team, Jason, and John, and myself. So it was 5 of us, and there was, I think, 12 or 11 of them defending. So it was lopsided in our favor, but they had less experienced players. Oh, we also had Matt's brother playing with us too.
Let's make a hair for yourself. So we want to take it easy and just work through the problems as they come.
Are we going to go all the way around?
So yeah, so you can see like it's actually a little bit lighter. It looks a little bit lighter on the video than it actually was. So at this point, especially where I wear like yellow tinted lenses, it was a little bit dicier to see. I did have my flashlight on my rifle, but I didn't end up using it. So what John is referring to here is that from the position that we're in, so if you're looking at the video right now, directly to my right is that two-story structure, and then at the other end of the building, from this position, like at 10 o'clock, let's call it, is the objective. And so what John is suggesting is we take it nice and slow going up the left side to try and get into a good position. And I'm saying, well, actually, we can probably go as fast as we want, like rush down and get into a good position.
We can push it hard,
right?
Or we can take it slow.
So he's saying we should take it slow, and I'm saying let's go.
I think we can get there. Yeah, we're good. I think we can get there pretty quick.
Yeah, I know, but it's... Alright, I'll leave it to you. Okay.
So I just went, and I was like, I'm fine. I don't see what the problem is.
See? No problem.
Yourself. Like I got a couple hair shaved off, I think.
Yeah, I was running the scope cam that I was showing you guys earlier as well for this game, and I had no usable footage come off it for this game. So what I'm looking at here is I'm on my offside trying to utilize that offside piece of cover, and then to get in position and start putting fire down onto the top window as well as the doorway, which is where they're going to primarily be trying to shoot on this side from, as well as underneath the staircase. But what I know is that a lot of players don't like to go there because it is really, really exposed once you get onto the church. So yeah, so John's bounded past me, and we're just basically waiting to get in position here.
Moving. Moving past you?
No.
No. Okay, stand by. I'm utilizing the cover.
I'll bound doorway.
So there's nobody behind the stairs. I can see
PK?
them.
No, he's deep in doorway.
Gotcha.
But you can see, like,
Deep
I think
in doorway, Hat.
one of the things that's really important that's happening here is like
There's one up
talking
top.
a lot,
Alright,
right?
endgame.
John is telling me what he's seeing. I'm telling
What's this
him
looking like?
I think we
what
need to get behind
what
the
I'm
building.
seeing, what I'm thinking about, what I want to do.
I don't see anything else though.
Okay, let's exploit the... As we move in...
Right.
Oh.
So
The back ramp.
yeah.
Okay, we're gonna have... You hold this angle.
Mhm.
It's easier to just get you to hold here. I'm gonna move around the middle.
So again, really good, like solid, like talking back and forth. You can see the guys in the top 2-story window as well.
Backside.
And then on the backside of the 2-story structure is what I'm shooting at right there.
Hey.
So for this game mode as well, I think it's worth mentioning, like, we have unlimited respawns, and it's just a very short time limit. So we have to get organized, get in position, and just really get in, get in basically as quick as we can. So that's why I'm just running. Like, they tagged me out, but I'm basically back exactly where I was in a matter of, like 10, 15 seconds, right? So just getting myself situated.
Top 2-story.
So I'm just putting fire down here, and then at some point very shortly, I'm gonna move to the other side of the cover that's in front that you can see there, because it's from that side you get really good angles
Johnny,
on the
where are
back
you?
side.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he's telling me basically he's confirming basically what I want to do, like take the player's box and start putting fire down.
Yeah.
And as you'll see now in a second, it would be better to fire from the primary side through the building potentially, but I'm just as comfortable on either side, so it really doesn't make too much of a difference. So to answer your question, it really comes down to what the angles actually look like in reality versus what they look like on the GoPro, because the way the angles are set up, sometimes it looks like I have a clear line of fire through the GoPro, but that's just because of the position of the GoPro on the helmet. In some cases, and that is the case when we're in that building which we call the church because it's roughly church shape, whatever. In some angles, like shooting through the windows it's a bit more of a tangly proposition, and you don't actually have as good a position with your rifle. It's not as easy to move around. But you're right, like in some cases, I'm just utilizing and employing the left-hand side, and I'm really not thinking about, oh, can I switch to my primary or to my primary side and shoot through the building. But yeah, it's like, what am I trying to say here? It's a fair comment for sure, yeah. And maybe that's something I need to think about doing a little bit more. Just in general, I'm not sure that in this particular case, that I really don't like shooting through the church because I find that the angle is no good, but I'm sure there's other places on the field where that would be more applicable. So you can see here, I can see clear through the stairs. I'm just making sure that my rifle is shooting because I was getting some feeding issues. And then I just start laying fire down through the back steps. You can see the people there. There's two guys just stood around back there, and my BBs are just zipping right through and hitting them, right? Two guys, just like that. And at this point, Johnny and I are sort of out of earshot, out of communication. And so this is sort of the point in my thinking where when I was talking to Johnny about this after, I'm like, we really could have just laid a lot of fire down and then one of us could have run in. Like if they had been continuously shooting at those windows, any of the openings, from this position, I very likely could have run right to the door. And that's a realization that
Top 2-story left side.
Johnny and I are going to come to in a second. And from his perspective, he's thinking, okay, where's Phil? I need to get Phil's gun back in the fight because whatever they're about to do, I'm not aware or a part of that. So it's that, again, that communication that's super, super important. So right now, like, I'm looking at the doorway, I'm shooting at the top of the 2-story, which you can't really see.
Top 2-story left side.
There I've got Josh on my right-hand side, and I'm thinking, okay, now we're getting to a position where we wanna get some work done. And so this is where I'm starting to think, okay, where's Johnny? And then I think in just a couple of seconds, Johnny's gonna come up to me and be like, all right, here's what we're doing.
Top 2-story left side.
You can see Matt on the left-hand side as well, moving up to the building.
Roger. I don't know about the doorway.
That's what I love about playing with John too, is that he's on it, right? So he's like, hey, we gotta go, let's go. And when he is in that mode. Like, I'm not thinking about, oh, but why, or why. It's like, he wants me to do this, I'm going, like, right now. Right? And he's like, all right, push forward. It's like, all right, we're going. And really, like, this is something we could have done much sooner, I think, than we did it.
Yeah.
Right? So Josh is pushed up to the door. John's like, support Josh. All right, no problem. And then here my sidearm comes out because I'm going inside. It's really, and it's very dark. So yeah. And then by the time we get in there, it's pretty much over. So I didn't have a grenade. Josh turns his flashlight on, I think, at some point. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, sorry, fuck.
And there we go. That was just that was a blue on blue, and then we were done. So, like these kinds of games,
Sorry,
like
Mark, I had no idea you were there.
we really enjoy these kinds of games just because it's an opportunity for us to coordinate and work together, but also the sort of the post game where we wrap up with each other and we think about, okay, how did that go? What could we have done differently? How could it be better? What are the things we can improve on? And so today we did roughly like a very similar type of game live on the stream if you were watching, where again we're trying to get into that building, and we tried different things based on what we learned in this video, or well, in this game I should say, not in the video. But then we got mired down in different ways as well, as a result of, like, every engagement is going to be different. The guns that are up are going to be different. Their attention spans are going to be different, and so on. But fundamentally, that game ended very much like this game did, which is that we just started putting fire down and fire down and fire down, and then, John just ran into the building and capped it, and we were done. Looks like Galen is issuing a challenge to you guys to get your ready-ups done. So, yeah, Galen, way to go, man. 50 ready-ups just like that? All right. And I'm assuming you did 50 on each side, right? 50 on your strong side and 50 on your off side. Is that what's going on there? Because if it's not, then unfortunately I have some news for you. You got another 50 to do. So, but yeah. So I just wanted to share like this video in particular with you guys. And I don't know what else I could show you in terms of clips that might be interesting.
Put some fire down on that.
Yeah, let me just go through the. Okay, yeah. So here's one that
I'm
going
gonna
to
try and make my way down to the.
So I'm just going to switch back to the live view here. This video here is if you were watching the stream today and you watched that rush game where we attacked from one side of the road to the other, this is actually the reverse of that. So it's when you're starting on the other side, just to give you a sense of what that looks like. So we're starting behind that really large bus. This is from a few weeks ago, I believe.
I'm gonna try and make my way down to the crow's nest.
I'm just gonna rush the burn.
Okay.
Hey Hans, how's it going, man? So here, and I was showing you on the tour of the field, like this is a bit of a forested area, but there's a bit of a boardwalk. And so my objective, in the same way that we did the reverse on the other field, is to try and get to the crow's nest as quick as I can, because from there, I will be able to put effective fire on a large portion of the field. So that game is going to start now momentarily. So the only thing that slows me down here is these boards, and you can see they're not in awesome shape, so I'm always concerned about putting my foot through. And so I just go as quickly as I can, rush over, and boom, try and get on the crow's nest. And I can see through, and you can sort of see a little bit through this mesh. We can sort of see through a little bit, so now it's just a matter of, utilizing this to our advantage. It's much harder to get there once the game has started because it's very open, as you saw in my run. It's really open getting into this cover, but at the start of the game, not a big deal. Also, you can see the flash, not the flash, but the mist from the muzzle because of how humid it was that day. The dew point was so low. You can see the air just vaporizing. It's so funny. Poor old Chris. He just walked right into my BBs that time. So yeah, this is another really good example of how the angles don't look really good on the camera. But here, when you crest that corner, you actually can see a lot more than what you're just seeing in that sort of narrow field of vision. But yeah. Yeah, man, if you're slipping on the grips, you need to get some better grippers, man, and get some gloves that have like a good grip, like either like a. I really like the mechanics ones that I have, to be honest. I find they're not slippy at all. But yeah. And there you can see someone used a smoke grenade compared to the smoke grenades we just saw in BitBlocks. Like this is, or not BitBlocks, BattleBit. I'm sorry. It's like nothing in comparison. It's a wisp of smoke, a whisper. So yeah, you can see Sasha right in front of me here on my team. He's putting fire down. I'm fiddling with my hop up because I'm just not getting the kind of range that I'm wanting to. And you got guys coming up on the bus here, and I just got another one. I think momentarily I'm actually going to transition to the other side of this piece of cover.
Front of the bus! Front of the bus!
Because from the backside you do have a fair amount of good view of the field and still a good protection. So sometimes it's good to sort of mix it up. Now the teammates are pushing up and they're taking control, so I'm able to transition. It's funny how I've done this so many times. I don't remember the specifics of it, but I know what my head is thinking when I'm looking at this. I'm like, oh, I'm seeing my friendlies push. They've got a solid line there, so I can transition to this side and try and utilize the other angle. Yeah. Galen, get yourself some gloves, bud. You gotta wear them at home. Break them in, too. It's a good excuse. Get some really nice leather gloves as an excuse and just break them in, bud. So you can see you get a pretty good line of fire on that side. And, yeah, so not much going on this side. Want to support my friendlies, so I'm coming out of the cover. Our objective for this game, I can't recall if it was a team deathmatch or if it was just. Oh no, this was a capture. Well, a King of the Hill. So you can see in the middle of the screen, there's like a bit of a vertical post. That's where the flags are. So we're just trying to get our flag put up.
Yeah, that bus right there. I got 2 in the middle village shooting at me. 1 in front of the bus at least.
Flies zipping around too.
Infinite. Just a timer, 7 minutes. Yeah.
Infinite lives. I'd forgotten we did that. That was wild. But yeah, when we were in this position, just trying to hold. Over time, one of the things that we ended up doing is, as you'll see a little bit later, like you have this objective, the enemy team wants to get that objective. The best thing you can do, especially as the timer winds down, which is a bit more gamey than perhaps what you might do in a more like a Milsim game or whatever, but you know that the timer is running down, just pour fire into it, just mag dump constantly. Because they're going to need to take it if they're going to want to win the game. So they're just shooting and shooting and shooting, right?
Front bus. Yeah, front of the bus still.
All right, and then the second part of that video. Here we go.
Reloading.
Again, me trying to get them to trick them into reloading. And there you go. All right. So guys, I'm going to call it here for right now. So what's going to happen in a couple hours, we'll be back for the Call Your Hits recording with Pat. That is gonna do. We're gonna do Call Your Hits and we're gonna do a Q&A. If you're not going to attend, but you have questions that you would like us to answer on stream, definitely let us know. Either you can let us know on the Discord, you can send me a message, whatever you like. and we're happy to do that there. Yeah, so that was it. Thank you so much for hanging out today. Super fun to get a chance to hang out with you on voice chat as well, which is not something that we do very frequently, but I'm really grateful for that. So yeah, make sure you check us out in a couple of hours. The link will be in the Discord as well. And that's it. I'm really excited for it. I think it's going to be a great conversation. We're going to have a lot of fun. But yeah, so that's it for right now. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll talk to you in a couple hours. See you later.